Peggy 16. Peggy 16.
You call, I answer! Pushing you on the scene! Man, come on! I'm ready to go! Calculated! Time to play. You gonna keep me waiting, babe? Stop, kid, you're killing me here. one of us is allowed to do the killing.
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome. It is Street Fighter League Pro Europe 2022, and it is about time to kick off Week 6. We've got 2 great matches lined up for you, 4 teams that are going to be battling out. It's time to get to work. What's going on, guys? Welcome. This is Street Fighter League Pro Europe 2022. I'm your host, Logan Salma, and you should know by now, this is Week 6. We're deep into the action. You have seen 24 of the finest competitors that we have sourced from the 4 corners of the continent of Europe, the greatest continent in the world when it comes to Street Fighter 5. That's right, I said it. You can put money on it. We'll see you at the end of the World Championships, and we'll decide then. But now it is time to decide the fate of 4 teams, because we have 2 great matches lined up. While Blast are they're still searching for a win. 3 games, 3 losses, 20 points on the board. It's looking bleak, but you know what? We've got a lot of games left in this long season of Street Fighter League. They're going to be going up against Team GO, and then we have Reason Gaming against BMS. That's right, it's all written down here. The secrets are all on these cards. BMS looking very, very strong. Mr. Crimson still undefeated in competition here at Street Fighter League. Does that make him the best player in Europe? That's for you guys to decide. Is his streak going to continue? That's for us to find out today. We're also going to find out for you guys right now, if you've only just joined us or if you need a recap, exactly how this format for Street Fighter League works in 2022. And I've got 2 very able specialists, experts, you could say, on this subject. They're experts in analysis and some of the finest commentary talent in the world, which is only fitting because we're bringing you some of the finest street fighting talent in the world right here at Street Fighter League Pro Europe. It's my good friends, F-Word and Jammers.
What's going on, people? Thank you for the warm introduction, Logan. Though, I'm still a little bit paranoid because he starts off nice, then he starts jabbing. So I'm not falling for it, Logan. I'm not falling for it. Speaking of formats, Jammers, I mean, we had one hell of a week last week, Week 5, into Week 6. Tell these guys, for those of you joining late, tell these guys how this format works exactly.
But yes, here is how it goes. 6 teams comprised of 4 players each, making a total of 24 players. They will be playing a mandatory 3 games in a home and away format with a potential 4th game to be played for. If you are on the away side, then you have to give your team order and character roster for the first game an hour before the match starts, and the home team will be actually doing their order on the fly. These are how the points are going to be distributed amongst those mandatory 3 games. Game 1 and Game 2 are best of 3s, and they provide 10 points for the winning player. Game 3, however, it could turn things on its head, and it is a best of 5, which will award 20 points to the winner. Now, if we do have a tiebreaker, if we do have a draw in points, something that's equal, we will be playing that extra game, that bonus game, which is going to be a best of 1, good old best of 1, and it's going to be awarding 5 points, which is not a huge differential, but it means every little helps. But F-Word, what are they playing for?
Well, of course, they're all playing to get that victory spot, that #1 spot. Of course, top 1 here will be going to represent. But first and foremost, they're playing for 75,000 euros. So the top 4 will make it through to the semi-finals. The highest seed team will play at home, and the furthest seed team will be playing away. Of course, that means they have to reveal the order of their teams. They then go to a finals, which will actually be 3 matches, a set for the first time, to determine who is your Street Fighter League Pro Europe 2022 champion. And look, man, with the money on the line and what happens next, that money isn't decided just here. I mean, we don't know the number yet, but you can bet your top dollar a significant amount will be up for grabs in the World Championships when Team Europe, the qualifying team, will go and play the qualifying team from Japan and the qualifying team in USA. We've been waiting so long to have a Street Fighter League come into a regional situation like this where they all get to finally meet at the end, and that will happen later on in the year.
Yes, for sure. But if we take a look at the leaderboard, the current standings for all these teams, we got 0-0 Nation at the top with 95 points. But it's a slight advantage because Team Mouse are behind them with the 90. BMS with 80, still have to play today. Team GO as well, 70 points. And of course, the bottom 2 teams, Reason Gaming with 55 points and Wild Blast with 20 points. That is a bleak 20 points, I must say.
Well, first and foremost, they got that. You look at the gap between them and the others, but they got a game in hand, right? You know, if they get a 40, which is unlikely, of course, the biggest challenge they're going to have now as Team Wild Blast is their easier matches or matches they could have maybe gone 40-0 have come and gone. And now they got a tremendously hard run, and we're going to be seeing them later today to see how they can do. But it's all to play for. It's still quite early in the season, week 6, many more weeks to go. Anything can happen, Jammers.
Oh, for sure, indeed. But right now, what I need to find out what's happening is the players that come on stage. So we're going to hand it back to our host, Logan Sama, and it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. I hope you guys at home now are familiar with what to expect when it comes to the format today as we determine the fate of these 2 teams in our first match. You saw the leaderboard, and you can see that Wild Blast are lagging behind. Only 20 points on the board. Not a win to be found anywhere for them in any of their matches. And it's only Momi that has contributed wins in games so far. They need to make a change. Will they be able to do it today? They are very, very far off the playoff spaces as we go into week 6. They're going to need to do something about it. So let's welcome them into the arena. It's Team Wild Blast. Vega Patch looking to make amends for last week. In fact, the whole team is looking to make amends. Momi, the only player who's managed to put points on the board so far. He's won 2 games, earned himself 20 points. The rest of the team need to step up. It's about time. They are in 6th place on the leaderboard, and they want to be aiming for at least the 4th place, which is occupied by the team which we're about to introduce. And they've shown you how to lose well, because you can lose and still earn points. They got 20 points twice from 2 losses, 40 cumulatively from 2 losses. That's the way to do it. You lose and you still push yourself up the leaderboard. But Team GO are on the rise. A big, big result against Mouse Sports. Let's welcome them into the arena. Team GO! There he is, Luffy, looking very pensive. Junior Leo looking relaxed. Akainu and Valmaster. Valmaster's Chun-Li has proved very, very important to this team roster. Luffy pulling out some big results as well. And that Akainu Dan proving very difficult to handle. I'm very interested to see which players they put forward in response to Wild Blast. But of course, Wild Blast are the away side, which means that they need to put up their full roster for their 3 games and announce in advance which characters they're going to be using so they can be countered by our home team. The only way that we can find out which players we're going to be seeing here from Wild Blast is by throwing it over to F-Word and Jammers for that reveal.
Thank you very much, Logan Sama. But yes, it's going to be an interesting match between Wild Blast and Team GO. But please let us see what the reveal is. And we're going to get a debutant performance by MDZ Jimmy.
What a time to put him in. They've literally put him first with Ryu, can be counterpicked away from home. But what choice do they have? It's time for a change. They need a shift in momentum. You know what? I love it, Jammers. I love the choice.
See, and that's not even the most interesting factor, right? Kudos to Jimmy because, again, he's worked hard to get here and he's one of the most informed players.
Nanda?
Look at Vega Patch's character choice.
He's gone with Jury. That must be matchup specific. There must be some characters here he's hoping they'll find it harder to counter against as opposed to Fong. But, I mean, when you got guys like, oh man, I'm surprised by that. We'll see. Well, let's sit and think about what the characters are on the other team before we conclude. And then, of course, Momi anchoring, the only guy who's actually been able to accumulate any points for the team so far. Takamura actually sitting this one out. I thought maybe Vega Patch would sit it out. It's going to be Takamura who sits this one out. And anchoring is Momi, which I think makes sense considering the fact that he's the only one who's been able to get any kind of momentum. Even when he lost, he seemed to play a bit more like himself.
Well, like I was saying in previous episode, right, their objective outside of getting the win, they need to accumulate points. And it looks like they're going for the trial and error phase. But I want to hear them delve deep into the mind and psychology behind those decisions. But hey, we're going to hand it back to Logan and find out what they have to say.
That's right, thanks, Jammers. I'm here with Jimmy, who's about to make his debut here in the fourth match for Wild Blast. Things need to change, and it looks like you've made some big changes, both with your lineup and character choices. Do you want to talk us a little bit through the discussion your team had in terms of putting this lineup together?
Yeah, so I think the biggest mistake for the team so far has been overthinking stuff. I think in general you do better if you just play your matches without trying to think about the points that are on the line. And we're Team Wild Blast, so I think this Wild Blast nature, just doing certain risky things, that can be tamed if you overthink it. So I wanted to make sure everybody knows we're Team Wild Blast, so we're going to play wild now. So that's the change, you know?
You're going to unleash the inner Wild Blast. I like that. So your Ryu is locked in. Of course, that's what we expect from you. Boy, I can't wait to talk to Vega Patch next because that jury pick is going to be fascinating. But the big question now to ask is, who is Team GO going to send up in response to this opening? And it's going to be Akainu. All right, then. First of all, let me ask you, which character is it going to be?
I'm going to use Guile this time.
He's going to use Guile. You could have had the Dan Ryu match. It would have been hype. We could have done that, but why Guile?
Because I think it's a good matchup for Guile. And yeah, I can do it.
But what about your fans? What about the Dan fans out there? Only Dans, that's what they want to see. Why not Dan?
Sorry to all of my fans, I let you down.
But it's points. It's a cutthroat game. They want points. They want this seeding. Okay, let's see how you get on. Sit down. Take your seats. Jimmy, if you can get set up as well. It's about to be MDZ Jimmy's debut here at Street Fighter League Pro Europe. We've been waiting for 4 matches, but he's finally here. Is the Wild Blast gonna get wild? Is it gonna blast off? I'm gonna throw it over to F-Word and Jammers. Let me know what you think about this one, guys. How's this gonna go? No, Dan!
And the crowd goes wild. The MDZ Jimmy fans go absolutely ape in the stream chat. They are super excited to see that MDZ Jimmy's finally going to make his debut here in Street Fighter League Pro 2022 EU. He's finally here, Jammers. He's finally here. But are you surprised by the Akainu pick? I mean, on paper, it makes sense. But in terms of form, his goal just didn't look the same last time I saw it play.
Look, I think GO are doing a smart choice here by picking Akainu because to me that indicates they're going straight for the jugular. They're weak, they're wounded.
Yes,
it's wild.
The morale's low. Yep.
Yeah, they're just like, look, right, we're just going to play straight matchups.
How to tame the wildness, right?
Well, so he thinks, but hey, MDZ Jimmy is here to make his debut. He won his first World Warrior event for the German region. Shouts to Ritus and the rest of the Salt Mine crew for putting that together. He is on form, and we spoke to him. He said, you know what? I'm playing well. And I said, you might as well play as much as you can while you feel this way, because if you stop feeling that way, you might stop playing, lose momentum. But it's good to see. And again, it's been like 5 or 6 episodes, but now we are here. If he makes a statement here, this could change again. And the thing I'm worried about with Team Wild Blast is their thought process. He said overthinking.
Yeah.
Their plans, they keep moving the goalposts. That's it, you know?
I think you said that you hit it on the head what you said a second ago there, Jammers. That morale that you mentioned. I mean, look, it's an uphill battle. Akainu on his day should really beat Jimmy's Ryu, right? But this is not as practiced an Akainu Gal, at least from what I saw him playing with Gal. He's obviously kept it warm, but he is very much a Dan main. Gal is his secondary now, so there might be some chinks in the armor there of his Gal defense and maybe some overzealous attempts from his Gal offense, which Jimmy can take advantage of. I feel like the morale of the squad will absolutely explode through the roof if Jimmy can do the impossible and get his team a first win here.
Well, I mean, the operative word of what you just said is the impossible, right? It's his first game on Street Fighter League.
Away side as well. Hard counter pick straight away.
And again, he's got fans to impress. I don't know if that's, you know, adding extra weight, extra pressure on him.
Listen, he's been impressing the fans. He's been winning. He's on form in competition as well.
Yes, he is.
He saw the World Warrior results.
He's not bad at this matchup.
I agree.
Listen,
I agree.
my thing with Jimmy, and I've told him this before, Jimmy is not a bad player. Jimmy's like a V-trigger. He's a good V-trigger, but there's the other one overshadows you. And the vast majority of characters in Street Fighter League EU counter Ryu quite easily. So I'm not saying I'm not indicating he's the weakest link, because he could surprise all of us here, earn some points, go home, have a good night's sleep, and come back next week. That's what he could do. But I'm very interested to see
V-trigger choices, right?
well, how much that Akainu remembers about Ryu. He said it's a good matchup, I could do it, but I remember somebody else said they could do a matchup and they lost. I'm just saying.
All right, it's V-skill 1, V-trigger 1. Back fist straight away to stop the fireball momentum. Anti-air is successful. It's a good look straight away from Akainu. Boom, starting.
Right, try to
Solar
counter.
plexus.
Yeah, try to counter with that. Oh, try to do a dial high kick. Stood up and blocked that, but
Good start here from Akainu. Has the corner. That wasn't plus.
oh, I thought he was
Oh,
doing heavy
did he try and
DP.
parry? I think he tried to parry.
He's going to get big damage here anyway, regardless. So that
That's
confirmed.
defense. Nice.
Delay.
EX.
Is he going to flash kick or hold it?
Oh, the stun was right there for Jimmy's.
No way,
Jump back like it. That was sick.
This guy's
Runs into
amazing.
it. Oh, that was disgusting. Where is he? Mini V-trigger setup.
And what, you're telling me that guy's rusty if you're doing something like that?
Listen, man's ready, fam. Man's ready.
Okay.
Hey, look, it's early days though, Jim Jam. Early days, mate.
Ooh, almost
Gotta be
got
worth punching
hit
those.
by the forward hard punch. He could have DP'd that Sonic Cross, by the way.
Little things like that. Jimmy's will hopefully pick up as the set goes on. Nice active play here right now from Akainu.
Ooh.
The delay crouch short.
He's actually very good at delaying those crouch shots to beat
Oh, the solar
V-trigger.
plexus well timed. Too far, went for max damage. Should have just kept it simple and taken the guaranteed.
Oh, Jimmy's relying on solar plexus too much. Doesn't want that whiffing too often.
It's that delay again.
Donkey
Meaty
kick.
this time. Oh, gets back thrown. Didn't expect that. No, bad choice from Jimmy's. And that should be it. Is he going to style or is he going to go straight into it? No, he's not going to style. No time wasted. 75,000 euros on the line. He's just going to take the kill. And a very, very good first battle there from Akainu.
Yeah, well played. And I feel Jimmy was actually in a very good position.
He was in it.
That was actually similar to what One Step Layer did last episode or a couple episodes ago, where he just did an extra Senhou and wake up and it was like, you were actually in a good position to not do that.
Agreed,
Maybe
yeah,
you wanted
agreed.
to like kind of kill their momentum immediately.
There was still a lot of work for Akainu to do there.
But yeah, but in that battle, Guile and, you know, Akainu as a player can snuff that stuff out. So he's got to try a different strategy and he's got to do it very swiftly.
Look, he's had success on... Wow. Okay, no, I like Akainu's trying to send a message. He's trying to send a psychological message. It didn't pay off, but he's definitely going to pay attention to that.
All right, that's a punishable back kick. He didn't get the cancel.
Didn't get the cancel. A few straight opportunities here from Jimmy. He's got to make them count.
All right, backs off. Again, he might be looking for that solar plexus. Heavy.
Just a DP this time. No attempt to parry.
Counter hit.
Counter hit, not converted. Opportunities going begging here for Jimmy's.
He's not having faith in a lot
Nice
of this
delay
stuff.
jump back.
Just wait for the V-trigger to run out. Yep. Try and replenish your own just for a little bit more time so you can throw at least 2 Hadoukens here. Rush
Oh,
counter.
gets caught by that back heavy.
He can't throw a fireball. Oh, not while he's charging
Bro.
anyway. Punishable.
He gets it this time. Wake up buttons. Oh my goodness. Didn't read it. And again, Jimmy unable to close out a round. He's been so close every round, but Akainu's just had the read, had the clutch when it's mattered the most. And Team Wild Blast in a very similar position here, looking at losing their first battle. Jimmy gets cross counter knockdown. If it's going to happen, it's got to start happening now, Jammers.
Oh, he uses the EX fireball and good
Back
back
passes
dash
out.
there. Haven't seen Jimmy try to go jump forward yet.
I'd love
Getting a
to
bit
see
too
more Crouch
desperate.
medium confirmed into Tatsu's there, just for the momentum and Oki. Again, the EX
again.
works. We went for a delay, this time the early wake up back throw. He has been getting caught by delay buttons on wake up. Could have EX'd that. Chose to block.
Delay jab again, and he's getting hit by all the buttons from Akainu.
Likely for Ricardo. Okay, and opening, this is going to hurt.
Oh, he could have done. Actually, no, he's too close to get the back hard kick extension.
That hurts.
All right, stun still high. He's going to try and keep that stun high.
Chance for
Make it
activation. Here it
cheeky.
comes. Oh, come on, there was your chance. It goes begging. Jimmy's with an opportunity to stun. It could be over right here.
He's blocking it out, F-word right now. He jumps
The
back.
jump
That was
back.
a bad jump back. Please don't throw anything. Please don't throw anything.
Oh, he gets caught by the mini booms. And Kainu's Guile is still ready to roll. And the introduction of MDC Jimmy has not had the impact that Team Wild Blast were hoping it would. Yet again, they lose the first battle in yet another match. And it's a great start here from Team Geo.
Yeah, fantastic stuff from Akainu, but in that battle there, Jimmy, too tentative, too passive, too reliant on heavies. And I feel when people are trying to step up to the plate in their debutant match, we rely on heavies a lot because, again, priority system, maximum amount of damage as well. He was in a lot of raw V-trigger activations when he saw Sobat kick or the bazooka knee coming out. It didn't
They
quite...
didn't capitalize. I think they were brilliant. Every single one was a great activation. One got a DP, the others didn't. He tried to parry them when it was too late, and yeah, it just didn't happen. He had some counter hits not confirmed as well. But anyway, on to the next one. It's going to be Vega Patch who has to step up now, and if he's going to perform, it's got to be now. I mean, this is one of the guys we expected to definitely. You wouldn't have thought after how many games they had? 3 games. You wouldn't have thought 3 matches that Vega Patch would have 0 points. You wouldn't have thought that coming into this. He's got to start accumulating those points. They can't leave it all on Mommy's shoulders. And if he's going to do it, he's got to do it now. He's gone with a very strange pick, very surprising pick. We haven't actually theorized why we've got the jury here. I mean, any ideas as to why that jury is going to be the choice for Team Geo? Anyone he's trying to avoid with Fang?
Probably Luffy. Maybe he's trying to get Valmaster to play so he can just limit Valmaster to 10 points alone.
Wow.
There's a lot of theories and hypotheticals here. It'd be very interesting. But one thing I remember, because he did play in the previous Street Fighter League season, his jury, I think only one game the time he used the majority of his win percentage came from the Fang play. But you know what? We gotta talk to Logan Sama and find out who they're gonna put up Team Geo against Vega Patch.
Thanks very much, Jammers. I'm here with Vega Patch, and I have to ask, everyone wants to know, what's the thinking behind this jury pick?
Well, the Fang is obviously not working out. Jury has been buffed. She's a really strong character right now. And we've been overthinking, like Jimmy said, everything. So let's just go wild, and that's it. We can only go up from now.
I mean, you can score 0 points. That's possible.
Well, it's possible, but I trust in the jury. I want to feel like I play a good character this time.
Okay, I mean, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Who are you expecting to pull out with this pick? Which player, which character is it that this jury pick is specifically aimed at, or is it more a switch away from Fang?
Well, it's not any of them in particular that is aimed at. It's basically the whole team in general.
Okay.
I expect Ballmaster maybe, but I don't know. Let's see.
Let's see indeed. Let's find out. Team Geo, can you please send down your next player? It's going to be Luffy. It's going to be Luffy. Okay. What's your thinking behind coming out here for the counter?
I didn't really want to play Momi Kami. And Valmaster told me he's pretty confident against Kami, so that's why.
So you're just going to take the jury match. Have you played it much at all?
No, I think I haven't played it for 2 years, but I think it will be enough.
Double dash command grab works still against jury as well, right?
Definitely.
Absolutely. That's what we're looking forward to see. All right, if you can get set up, guys, and we'll find out how this goes. Yeah, sportsmanship each and every time. Thank you very much. Let's throw it back over to Jammers and F-Word, because we've got game 2 coming up, and it is going to be Vega Patch's jury making a debut against Luffy's Mika. Let's hand it over to F-Word and Jammers.
Well, jury going up against Mika. He says he hasn't played it for 2 years, but I'm pretty sure he's bumped into 1 or 2 juries online. Vega Patch only picked up jury in recent time.
He got a pretty big win at Street Fighter League. Was it Oil
against
King?
Oil King? Is Seth, I think it was.
Last season in SFL USA. But look, man, I was hoping for a much better explanation than what he said. you know, Fang's not working out. I'm just going to try Jury.
And who better to capitalize off that, you know, that negative explanation than Luffy?
Exactly, because this guy hates Fang. You would have taken Luffy out of the game. Luffy doesn't want to play against Phenom. So your order arguably could have forced Luffy to play a match he doesn't... No, sorry, not Phenom.
Momi.
Forced him to play a match against Momi in the anchor, worth 20 points that you desperately need right now. And your Fang's not there now. So, you know, the good thing is, for those of you who don't know the rule set, if you lose the first battle, you can change characters. But then you're up against Amika, one battle down. And we know what Luffy's like when it's 0-0. You don't want to play against this guy when you're already one down. I mean, the wildness is just going to come out in tenfold. Let's see. Let's see what he knows about the matchup, what he can do.
I respect or applaud his optimism because, again, he said this very similar. He said, you know what, I've got this, and he lost to Soundboy. Now he says, you know, I have faith in the jury, and it's like your body language was contradictory to what came out of your mouth. So
I don't want to be too harsh because I'm a big fan of Vega Patch. Love the guy. Awesome guy. Amazing player. And I'm a big fan of most of the players, all the players on this team. Team Wild Blast, but I do feel like a lot of their unfortunate results have come at the strategy board. It's come at the decision, the order, the character choices, the tactics. Has cost them. And again, I think they had an opportunity to do more than they're potentially going to do here. But hey, look, the match hasn't happened yet. I have no idea how Vega Patch does against Luffy's Mika. We're going to find out.
yeah, game 2 happening, 10 points on the line, but you know what, all I have to say really is Vega Patch proved me wrong. Right, already in the corner blocking.
Oh my goodness. Minus into dash forward.
Oh no.
Meaty, this is looking horrible.
Oh,
what a jump. Wow, first time I've seen a command gap jump from Luffy.
Hold on a minute, he could turn this around. He's got with B-Skill 2 as well in this matchup as well.
Just lets the jump out though. Oh, I've got too overzealous there trying to get his momentum back. Having let her jump out. Is that medium kick? Oh wow. Dash, come on, grab. Ever so trusted, ever so reliable. PC or PS4, Luffy don't care. Well, it works.
It's part of his style, it's part of the game plan. And nice buffer there from the crouching medium punch into the light.
Wow, that's guaranteed.
Full V shift.
He's in the corner again here.
Jump, yep. Try to do a throw bait there. Luffy doesn't take as much as people think he would want to, but dodges up that V-skill 2 to enter.
Nice approach.
He's looking to frame trap him shortly with that V-skill 2 because that's what you can use it for. There you go.
Yeah, keeps that safe. Block confirmed there. Big reversal bait from Luffy the one time. Great awareness, and now we're going to get the featuring activation.
Yeah,
yes, we are.
Over.
Nice escape though.
Yeah,
Needs to run. Oh, he can't get away from him. He just can't get away.
Boy.
He was trying to get back into neutral to try to activate. Luffy laughing his head off. I know exactly what you're looking for, says Luffy. And just when I knew you were going to sit still, EX done. First battle goes to...
Wait, hold on. Yeah, okay. He wants to change characters. Yeah, he wants to change characters.
This is a good thing about this setup, this rule set, right? He can now at least, one game down, like we said, one battle down, sorry, he can bring out the fun.
I mean, Luffy's just taught me a valuable lesson. Apparently, you don't have to play a matchup for 2 years and you can still win it.
That's not a surprise at all. I mean, one player Mika. Come on, bro. You did that for years, man. How many people did you beat you didn't even know? You probably 10-0'd guys and didn't know nothing about the matchup.
Well, I mean, I knew where to punish them, but that's how to call me out live. Like, Lord Jesus, hold on. Do not let me talk to you, these people, about your V-Trigger 1 setups.
It used to be good.
Anyway, change characters, and he's gone to Fang Vega Patch. Now, the track record has been up and down with these guys, but I think Luffy got the better of him in recent times. Let's see how it works out.
That's punish. I mean, hopefully you can take a leaf out of MQS's book and learn something here and get his first win of the season.
Yeah, this battle is super important here. Oh, what back?
Works out. Good punish.
Yes, I told you. Gets that huge life lead here. Puts the poison cloud out. Just slowly chipping away at Luffy's life
looking to get the engine started here, Jammers. He's approaching, looking to activate. Like the Ryu Bender, one more. No.
He's already in the corner.
Bad timing. No. Why did he wait so long? The jump in perfect.
Nah, he was just walking into the corner and he's got a clean jump.
Get back in there.
Is he going to do raw V-Trigger or is he going to do Peach? No, he's going to wait. Big drop kick. Looking for that jump again.
Another perfect jump almost.
And he tried to react to that as well.
Punish. He does.
Alright, kind of hit, puts the cloud out, has to force Luffy to jump or just be patient.
It's almost got V-Trigger as well if that hits. Yes, it did hit. There's the activation. could have killed right there. He could have killed right there.
Oh, no.
Oh my goodness. The V shift at the right time. Why he's not just going, maybe he wanted to keep the V shift. Maybe that's why he didn't activate.
Well, because that could have been a drop kick, to be honest with you, and he tried to punish. Damn, he could have got better punish than that, I feel. That's like minus like 15, 17.
Fang with no meter, I guess.
Hey, you can do hard kick, surely. All right, trapped in the corner.
Yeah,
Luffy being patient once again, looking for that jump. There it is, but the counter crouch comes out. Forward throw.
Meaty crouch light links into the medium. Oh, he tried to get that again, but this time Luffy's ready. Intercepts, and now he's in the corner. Jumps out. Trade is okay. V shifts out of there. Luffy keeping the pressure on, though.
Oh, this is such good pressure from Luffy. Gets
Takes
the ring of the
guaranteed throw.
throw, but no Nadeshko.
Buttons on wake up, catches the forward dash. Oh, whiff on that EX. Nice confirm from Luffy. EX out of there. Oh, he gets the hit. He's gone. That's what Luffy hates.
Don't want to throw
Mike's
this away. It looks
He's
like
almost got
Luffy.
CA.
Yeah.
Oh, he pressed the button. That wasn't guaranteed. Buttons again. And oh my goodness, had he only gone for this the first time. Yes, I was going to say it, and I'm going to say it. He is now 1 apiece in battles.
But here's the thing. You say he should have done this in the first place. He didn't know who's going to fight.
No, but we already knew from the order they put out, Luffy doesn't want to, he said very clearly, he doesn't want to play Mommy in the anchor. So it's very possible he might have got him out there.
Yeah, okay.
Or at least force Luffy into the anchor.
That is true. And Luffy's track record against Fang, it remains always to amaze me because it always goes down to the wire.
It's only gotten harder as well. With the introduction of V-Shift as well, I mean, geez, this matchup has become extremely frustrating. Imagine he was losing this matchup before V-Shift. Now, you know, these command grab characters really, really struggle with it. So a very, very good result there for Vega Patch. Gets himself a battle, much needed. One more to get his first win of this season of SFL EU 2022.
Again, big deal. Still 10 points on the line. And shooting. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, he's going straight for the jump. Yeah, okay. Behind him. Yeah,
Oh,
you're down.
good Lord.
All right,
Good
you're
Lord.
not getting out of this one.
Oh, my. He tried to press jab.
Reset him again. Oh, yeah. Next round.
Good
Peek
Lord.
around. That's a wrap.
Good grief. What matchup-specific techers exactly, Jammers, did Luffy
it's
use there?
called unplug the USB.
Oh, okay, cool.
That works.
Just making sure we agree.
Rotech.
Needs to make sure that train does not start. But that's exactly what's happened.
Out of the frying pan and into the fire. He's coming for you. Jumps out. Chase him. Oh,
my God.
I respect the
my
read.
goodness. He can't breathe. Wake up buttons works out. Anti-airs. Luffy just going relentless.
Dash
What was
shot.
that? Dashing command grab. Luffy's looking to kill this off. He's overwhelming him right now.
And good V shift. Anti-airs again. How is this
Punish
working
this
every
time.
time?
This could be over right here. Is this the end?
Yeah, he's done.
Yes,
He's dead.
it
He's dead.
is.
He's dead.
He's done. Come on.
Boom. Oh.
Wow. That's got to be the record-breaking battle of this season of Street Fighter League Pro EU. I have not seen a battle that fast. I mean, what was that? 40 seconds? Luffy sat there thinking, looking like he was perplexed with the situation, as if he was going to devise some kind of genius strategy for the next game. The strategy was the strategy was, I don't care. I'm just getting in and I'm going to stay in. And that's what happened. And it worked.
Listen, sometimes the no strategy is the strategy you build from whatever like improvisation you build off. And sometimes he does that. And listen, we've said this time and time again. Luffy has some of the best mind games in the business. And he smells blood. He damn well knows when he smells blood. And he's like, you know what? I'm going to take it. I'm going to go for the gusto. He got that perfect. And he got the win, more importantly. So game 1 and game 2 have accumulated 20 points for Team GO. But now there's another janitor in the building. Has he got to clean up again? Momi for the third and potentially final game, F-word.
I like the choice of Momi as anchor based on form, what we've seen in the weeks past this season. The only player to accumulate any points for his team, Team Wild Blast. So I like that, but man, this is more pressure than he's had, because if last week was crucial to get something, to take something away points-wise, this week is doubly that. So over to you, Logan. Let's find out who is going to go up against Momi in this final match. We're guessing Valmaster.
Thanks very much for me. I'm here with Momi now. I've got some good news for you, Momi. And that is, if you never lose in Street Fighter League, your team will always win. So you have that going for you. So far, you've managed to win 2 games and accrued 20 points. You're in the 20-point game 3 now, though. You could level it all up for your team. It's most likely they're going to be against Valmaster. You know, are you feeling any pressure now, or are you just in the zone?
I mean, we're already at the bottom of the standings, so I don't actually feel pressure. I think Valmaster is a really good player. We haven't played each other offline at this game yet, so yeah, I'm looking forward to playing.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to seeing this one. It's a best of 5 set. You're locked in with Cammy as your character. Let's find out who you're going to be playing now as we throw it over to Team GO to send up their 3rd player for this 3rd game. And it is Valmaster. You got your weapon of choice there as well. Can you confirm which character you're going to be using? Chun-Li. I have to ask as a matter of course. So your team's in a very advantageous position, but you know you can still drop these 20 points and end up being all square and having to go to an extra game as a tiebreak. Do you feel pressure now to close it out, given that your 2 teammates have given you such a strong lead?
No, I don't feel any pressure. But I won't say I'm confident, but I don't like to say that before the games.
I mean, you have been in this position before against Reason. Yeah, exactly. So how are you feeling about this matchup?
Against Cammy, I feel good. I have a lot of experience on this matchup. I feel strong against Cammy. It's like Falk on the last
when you played against Mouse.
Yeah, when I played against Mouse. It's matchup. I feel confident. Yeah.
Okay, well, let's get you set up for this 3rd game. Is it going to be the final game, or is it going to go to an extra game? Is Momi going to be able to come through in the clinch and secure that 20 points? He's been the only point scorer so far for Wild Blast across 4 matches. At the end of this 4th match, is he going to be able to double that total? At least. Let's find out. I'm going to throw it over to F-Word and Jammers. It's all down to this. Wild Blast season is in the balance, guys. Can Momi do it?
Well, if omens are anything to go by, Valmaster may have just cursed himself because he said he doesn't like to say he feels confident before he plays. And somehow Logan managed to convince him to say it. So, you know, maybe he's just jinxed himself in a bit of luck. Look, it's only a matter of time before Wild Blast... I mean, I'm not accepting that team is going to go the entire season without a win. Now, the later it happens, the less important it is, the less of an impact it happens. Now's the time. The maximum opportunity here is 25 points, and they're relying solely on Momi to do it. But what a mountain he has to climb to do that.
He does indeed. I mean, Valmaster, we got on the screen right now. I might as well just call him the confident, no confident player. Because he's confident in saying no confidence.
He plays like he's confident.
And you know what it is? Momi's here. He said he hasn't played Valmaster offline. So it's actually going to be a treat to watch. We'll learn as we go along. But yes, this is actually... no matter who they were going to put up against or in the anchor position, I feel Valmaster, like Chun-Li has no issues with Team Wild Blast's character roster as a whole, I personally feel. But it is a best of 5. We should have called this episode Double or Nothing. Because that's what it is. Momi's got it. He's got 10 points each time he's played, but now it's literally 20 points or nothing. Go hard or go home.
His only loss came when he was anchor, but that was in a very lopsided matchup in terms of matchup knowledge against a new and improved Mr. Crimson, very different to the one that he used to beat quite regularly. So that was uphill from the get-go. And you could see the nerves. He dropped a few combos, wasn't really himself. Other than that, he has been the shining light of hope in this team. And hopefully he can do something here to make this interesting for us. Otherwise, we're looking at another clean sweep. And what a result that would be for Team GO, rocketing them into a position that, you know, they're already in a great position in the league, but that will skyrocket them right towards the top.
Yeah, skyrocketing is probably the best word suitable for this scenario. But if anyone's got anything to say about that, deny them that lovely opportunity of excelling up the leaderboards. It is Momi. No pressure. But I think the people at home might feel the case because, again, it's, you know what? Tupac made a song about it. All eyes are on me.
All eyes on Momi.
Let's see how it goes. Indeed, he says he's confident in the matchup. They haven't played. I don't know if Valmaster's actually ever seen Momi's Cammy playstyle outside of being here in SFL. So
it's a very different Cammy to the others. Yeah. It's something that might work in Momi's advantage, but he's got to be careful. Valmaster's got a plan. He's got a strategy. Deals tremendous damage, can really hurt the jump. As much as it's not easy for her to anti-air, when she reads the jump, she can really hurt Cammy, especially with V-Trigger on. So,
they've gone for the plain Jane costumes. They're playing for the keeps, baby.
Roundhouse City right now from Chun-Li.
Oh, yeah.
One of the few characters that Cammy can't spam that stand medium against just because of that roundhouse.
I tell you what, Momi's going to learn the hard way about that. Let's see what happens.
Well-timed hooligan.
Backs away again. He's probably looking and being tentative towards the stand fierce from Chun-Li, but yeah, there it is. He had to block it anyway. Valmaster's very good at setting that up. He makes you block it when you're looking for it. Forward HK.
Yeah, nice and meaty, that was plus. Catches up, pressing the button with that sledgehammer fierce. Trusted stand fierce there from Cammy. Gets some momentum, slows it down. Just takes the throw, lets her back out of the corner. Yeah. Activation on its way here for Valmaster if he gets an opportunity to do so. Got the hit, but no confirm. With that dive kick, no punish.
Good patience being exhibited by Valmaster.
That was plus, yeah. Blocked it crouching, gotta respect it.
No activation yet here from Valmaster on the trigger. Don't know if he's gonna do lightning legs, yep. Back throw.
Just goes for the throw.
Positional advantages here.
He skills up, big whiff, not punished. Goes in now, in the corner, counter hit confirmed.
Stunned.
That should be
it.
Stunned.
Wow, the combo's not done. Oh, I think he has to spend super. Yeah, he has to spend super. Woo! Wow. That's going to be like, what, just under 50 hits? Maybe over? Yeah, over 50 hits guaranteed.
Good lord. That counter hit combo was disgusting. And a smile almost of guilt and disgust on Valmaster's face. He knows how dirty that was. Mommy was looking very good there until he got cornered.
This is the thing. This is what Valmaster excels at with the First Lady of Fighting Games. The corner pressure is very hard for the vast majority of European players to break away from. Oh, cross counter, the dive. That's probably why he's throwing it out there, actually.
Wake up buttons from Mommy, though.
Oh.
Yeah, it blows up stand medium as well.
Yeah.
In certain scenarios.
Cross counter again.
He catches the Hooligan. Hooligan got him a lot of success in that first round. Not so much now.
This is his dive kick, unfortunately. How is Mommy going to try and make a comeback here? Activates the trigger.
I thought it was a dive kick, it wasn't.
He's got no V-shift
This time the early button. Tried to catch him out the air. Mommy mixing up the jump ins. Let's press a button after that. One hit will be the end. Oh, he gets to confirm.
Okay. Interesting choice here. Not going to kill. Back throw's not going to be guess for game either, but...
Got one more jaws. Meaty it is. And Mommy gets himself that second round in this final game.
And I like that Mommy wasn't deterred by the super. That's why Valmaster most likely pressed the button.
Yeah, he thought he was safe. He thought a reversal was going to scare him. But Mommy bet the farm, and it paid off. That roundhouse again getting so much mileage. I wonder if he can preemptively, if he can punish it on whiff, maybe with a drill. Probably requires too much concentration.
Oh, I love that
reset,
shimmy.
Everything working.
Big damage here for Mommy F-Word. All right, can he get a grab?
The delay.
Surely. Backs away,
Nice
cancel.
confirm.
Big corner carry here.
Goes for the, yeah, just goes for the positional. Oh, we had to hit. Another, and again. A few drops here from Mommy.
Damn, not even activation or anything. 2 straight hits. Delayed tech there from
one hit will kill. Oh, it's still alive, still alive. But that's a great anti-air. That's what I'm talking about. When she has V-trigger, the jump can be really punished.
Right, is it empty jump or grab?
Jab.
Buttons. Try to catch him,
Tekken. He didn't. He was happy to take the throw. He wanted something big. But Valmaster wasn't going to give it, and he takes the first battle in this 3 out of 5 final game of this match.
Yeah, do you know what? That battle was interesting. I think that was very good data collecting for the pair of them. Not just one side, because that was pretty damn close, I gotta say. And Momi's shimmying abilities with Cammy are amazing. I know Cammy's a very good character doing shimmies, but the way Momi utilized it against Valmaster is very difficult, similar to Phenom, to get into tech. There, see? There you go. The way he's shimmying him is working.
This corner situation has been really advantageous. That was just a bit late for the punish. That's why I didn't press anything. Oh, he's ready this time. One jump too many. Oh, he tried to catch him running away.
Yeah, he's got to be careful of the situation. Crouch fist activate.
Oh, that was a bit obvious.
Wow.
The air reset scenarios. Follow up.
Yeah.
Beautiful execution there for the maximum damage. Shout out Damascus. There goes Momi, and he's playing well as always to get himself another round.
I've got to give Momi props. There's things Momi's doing to Valmaster that Valmaster does not do normally when he plays. He's getting into reversal, he's getting into tech. He's getting very worried.
Yeah, that little tap walk shimmy seems to be a sweet spot.
And again, he's caused Valmaster to flinch. Couldn't capitalize on it this time round though.
I think that was an execution error. So effective in the corner.
Just blocking it out. Building up that great damage.
Look at this pressure.
Yeah, he can't do anything.
Good
yeah,
Lord,
he can't even
breathe.
jump.
Let's hold all this suddenly pressure with punish well there. That crouch fierce gets himself some real estate. Needs to make it count now.
Yeah, he might have to try and hooligan in a minute, but...
I mean, considering all that pressure, it didn't lose too much health. Trying to get himself that V-trigger. He's got it now.
Walks away, probably looking for the crouch fist activate Momi, but hopefully doesn't get whiff punish in the process. Got to be very careful.
Roundhouse covers so much ground.
All right, activates. There's a V shift.
Yeah, went for the early jump fierce this time. He's really varying his jump-ins.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Wake up light kick.
Dash up grab.
Oh, beautiful whiff punish. Oh, wakes up with it. No Oki header.
Takes the wrist,
Low.
goes low.
Wake up buttons. Oh my god.
Hold on a minute. That's 0 on block. We didn't want to take that shot.
Full commitment from Mommy with a crouch and medium into the CA, and Wild Blast are still alive.
Damn, I can definitely tell he's cussing in French right now, Valmaster, because he's like, again, just that micro walk. That's that 1 or 2 frames. He caught you standing, and again, that was a commitment. We can tell you that.
I don't think
Anybody
that was
can
a
say
confirm. That looked very much like, well, it's PC. It's PC. Yeah.
He did have confidence that was going to work, so I got to give him credit there. Right? Let's see. Battle 3 now. Oh man, this final game is insane already. There's only one apiece. Rush counter.
Mommy trying to keep the hopes and dreams of his entire team alive here. The Talisman, nice jump out of the corner to escape that pressure. He's weathered the storm in the corner really well, especially in that previous round. He actually won that round where he had all that pressure from Chun-Li. Almost preempted that jump fierce to stop the jump variation from Mommy. No confirm on the crouch medium though from Valmaster. Doesn't take the shimmy bait.
He's starting to wake up buttons now. Let's see if Momi changes up the tactics. He'll get more damage that way if he can do basic frame traps. Gets a grab.
Wake up short again.
He's relying on that wake up 3 frame a lot. Hooligan. Throw.
My
Can he get another
goodness.
one? Back
Again
throw.
the throw. Again the throw.
Punish.
That's punishable.
Guaranteed. Hold on a minute.
Get off me.
Have a taste of your own medicine. Momi takes the lead in this match, or this game, sorry.
Bet. One tap and then the EX.
But he's making him think about every move he blocks. Every light, every medium, even when Momi's up in his face. Didn't cancel into spiral arrow, unfortunately.
I wasn't sure the second medium was going to hit on time. Had the shimmy bait, didn't take it. He's had a lot of successes with baiting out the throw attempts.
And he's done the hard part. He just hasn't done the easy cancellation.
Oh, clean. Are you sure this guy hasn't been playing?
But that's what he told us. Sanshu
beautiful.
activation.
Sanshu catches him out off guard. Mommy looking to keep the momentum here for Team Geo.
Is he going to
corner carry?
Yes, he did.
Oh my days, he did it. He's in ragdoll mode. 3 dashes into activation.
Hold on, he can't drill. He can't drill. Valmaster might still stay still. He's just waiting for that
Be
buffer.
careful taking to the air. That roundhouse is there just for that.
Is he spinning bird kick?
No, he's not
he
going
waited
to
to
He actually went for a throw. He was scared. It was in Mommy's mind. He walked forward after that on -2.
What is Momi going to do? One combo will do it. Next hit will win it for either player. Hooligan! He could have caught a conversion.
With no conversion. Oh, 2 taps. Gets away with the dash and gets himself around here. Such a tense set here. This best of 5. Pulling out all the magic for you guys. On the edge of our seats. I cannot call this, Jammers.
It's very difficult indeed. You can't even break it down in certain situations because it's so tense for both players. We know that Valmaster shook despite holding on by a lifeline here to keep himself in the fight. Trapped in the corner right now. This is where he was excelling here, Valmaster. Just blocking it well. B-shift away. He's got CA available now. If he whiffs a heavy, you are in so much trouble.
Oh, dashes in and catches him trying to press something. He's baiting him again. Beautiful
Watch out for another one.
corner.
Watch out for another one. Oh, he back thrust.
Oh, nice. The crouch short took his turn. Wasn't expecting the cancellation. Got a count hit. And this is turning the momentum here. And the corner carry. Oh, he teched. My goodness. What a brave tech.
If he hits him, that's it for Valmaster.
Yeah, Valmaster's 1 hit away from winning here. Big whiff. Got to be careful.
Wait for the V-trigger to deplete completely there, Momi. Smart choice by him.
Okay, the V-trigger's gone now.
Jump.
There is!
No!
What?
Why did he do hooligan?
Oh, he got it. He got it anyway. Oh, imagine being on Team Wildcard when that was dropped. Imagine the tensity in their chest. I'm like, my goodness.
He's feeling it, mate. Like, Valmaster looks like a upset manager on the touchline. That's what he looks like. This is brilliant. Oh, man. Can he do it?
2-1 up now. 2 battles to 1 up. There's that whiff punish again. Tries to catch him running away.
Spiral arrow.
No, Mommy when he's a game up, when he's at game point, is a scumbag. And we're seeing that. Doesn't get his counter hit confirmed though.
But I like that he's forcing Valmaster to spend meat in areas he doesn't want to spend it in.
Agreed.
Alright, just backing off right now. Crouch Fist activate again.
The lane was there.
He's getting so many hits and opportunities, but he doesn't believe in it.
EX, no, he didn't. He wasn't ready.
It was a wise choice.
Wants to keep the meter, keep the momentum.
Now.
Oh, what a bet!
He's skilled!
He's swagging on him too much here. It might cost him. Wake up, crouch short, you cheeky guy, you.
Wait, is he going to do EX dive kick, or is he going to try and grab him with the EX hooligan? What's he going to do here, Momi? Playing it safe at the moment.
Activation, here we go.
Backs away.
Gotta be careful with those buttons.
He's going to surprise him. He's going to surprise him.
Oh, he's out of there. Okay, 1 meter spent. One jump evaded there.
What's he going to do? 35 seconds on the clock here, F-word.
He's got to take his time here, Valmaster. He's got the resources. Oh,
wait, no, that was safe.
Oh, it hit. He wasn't ready to block.
Back throw will do it.
Oh my goodness, what a comeback. It just all went pear-shaped there for Mommy. Too late with the EX spiral. Wasn't punished properly. Valmaster went for too big a punish.
I'm trying so hard not to fall out of my seat at the moment.
This is so tense. I mean, what's on the line is so important as well, Jammers.
Air to air, and he did a neutral jump this time
such
around.
a good choice.
Yeah. Cover all
It
the
alleviates
aspects.
that early jump fierce that Mommy was using earlier.
All right, dashing up forward, dashing forward, yeah. Early EX SBK there as well. Crouch Fist activate.
Oh,
He's
he
worried
was
about
scared
it.
of the EX. It didn't come this time.
Nah, this is
Huge
not
life lead. This is looking great for him. He's going to try and take it to a final battle.
Forward HK. Forward HK again. He's not going to jump. He can't jump yet.
Oh, good bait. One jab into a button. This time he finally gets baited. And it is Valmaster who puts the momentum back in the corner of Team GO. What do you think Luffy's saying to him right now, Jammers?
Well, first of all, Valmaster is not impressed that the fact that it's come to this point. And again, I like the fact that Momi has brought out the worst in Valmaster. He's done so many EX spinning bird kicks. He's teched so many times. He's had to resort to doing goddamn jump back, jump fierce, and neutral jump fierce. He is not comfortable right now.
Listen, Mommy will do that to you. Mommy will listen. Mommy, like I said, he's not like the other camis. He's a bit unorthodox, but he's also got the optimal stuff as well. And look, when you think about what Mommy left on the table, Valmaster should consider himself quite lucky he's still in this. I mean, that was set match point to Mommy, and the comeback happened.
Now, this is what's interesting. I can tell by like Lucy's hand gestures, he's probably saying like, recompose, calm down.
Take your time, take your time.
It's a little bit of advice here as well, because again, he has got a little bit more experience than Valmaster, despite them going back and forth. He's changed his color costume here. And he opens up with a hooligan
Mommy
grab.
just wants to get started. You can see the reason that rematch, that restart hadn't started yet was all Valmaster trying to slow things down. But Mommy is good to go. He's in the zone now. We'll see if Valmaster can slow that down. He just got himself one battle. Can he get another?
I don't think he's going to tech as much as he did before. Hopefully Momi can pick up on that. We'll see. Dashes in. Got space to let a regular dive kick. No meter available at the moment.
Oh, that was well spaced, that legs.
Bit late jab.
Late jab gets the counter hit. Look at the stun that's racked up in those two sequences. Tries to back dash out. Got to hold this heat. Beautiful pressure string and play there. And what a round this is from Valmaster after starting pretty badly.
Oh, he's trying to reset him. Okay.
Yeah, that throw was obviously teched it. Knew he wanted him in the corner.
He can't jump either.
Nice jab.
What's he gonna do? Yeah.
That roundhouse again. Preemptive, but covers such a great angle.
I don't know how he's gonna pull it back.
Yeah, there it is. Covers the dash, covers the jump. Such a great button. So difficult to whiff punish. And it is match point Team GO.
Right, if you've got any pixie dust, you better sprinkle it now.
Oh no! Is it all falling apart now for Team Wild Blast? Is the Talisman Mommy not going to be able to do the impossible?
He's waiting it out here, trying to goad him into pressing the button. That's got huge recovery on it. Well-spaced dive kick.
Just back dashes out. Valmaster looks more and more confident. Oh, he got the hit.
Yeah, so again, he's squandering a lot of opportunities here, but gets the crouch fierce.
Nice EX. That's chunks off Cammy's health bar as well.
Blocks it out.
That looked meaty.
Still blocking it out.
Oh, that worked out. Second part of the fierce connects, and this could be the end here in the corner. Oh, that big whip on that crouch fierce.
Oh,
Side
what's he
switch.
gonna do? And then try to grab him.
Oh, he hesitated. Big damage.
V-shift.
Meaty.
Oh, the cross counter. What? No,
the T-Mac.
No, it's not done yet. It's not done yet. No. it's too premature. No,
he's trying to get in his head. He's trying to get in his head, Jammers.
He might have, he's cussing. I see he's
Listen,
cussing.
look, you can see already from Valmaster's expression that he's struggling to keep composure here. Genius to teabag him there to try and get a psychological warfare there played by Mommy.
Oh,
is it going to be enough though? Valmaster, it might have galvanized Valmaster.
He escaped.
He's out of the corner. That was massive. With punish.
Hold on a minute. He's not backing away. He's going to get full conversion off that.
Yeah,
It's going to be a safe forward hard kick
far.
as well.
That would have been big damage and corner carry. Nice life lead here for Valmaster. Activation.
Hold on a minute. Is he going to do SPK to break away at any point?
Big jump in. Yes, saves the V trigger as well.
Cut buttons.
The dash. Trying to frame trap him.
No hit confirmed. Chases him down.
Forward
Regular
throw.
grab.
Oh my god, set point both players. Match point both players. Activation there.
He's forced the activation.
Oh my goodness. He's almost got CA. Big whip. He doesn't press a single thing. The CA's there. He can't make a mistake now. Is Valmaster going to close this out?
Oh, I don't know what's going to happen here.
He's in. Trade. That's it. Oh.
That was it. He's going to chip him in a minute.
No, he's got V reversal if he can. No. It's too late. It's too little, too late. And a teabag didn't send the psychological message that he hoped. Instead, it galvanized, invigorating Valmaster into getting that tremendous victory, man. I am. That's got to be the best. The best.
I can't even more stressed out.
That's got to be the best game 3 we've seen so far this season. 30. Oh, is that 40? No, 40-0, right? Wow, it didn't feel like it. It didn't feel like it because of Mommy's performance, but it is a 40-0 win for a team that was fraction away from a tiebreak. Team Geo and Valmaster pull it off. I mean, they're not even celebrating. I mean, they all seem a bit taken back by how strong Mommy is and how close he made it.
Listen, man, this guy deserves the utmost amount of respect. Valiant, courageous effort there, but he just couldn't pull through. Close but no cigar once again. And if that doesn't prove to you that you've at least got to respect Momi on Team Wild Plus, I don't know what else to say to you. That went down to the wire.
100%. Put respect on that name. I think him anchoring has got to be the way to go, unless there's a hard counter for Cammy in one of the other matches. He's clearly, and he looks even stronger in a longer set. But all the credit to Valmaster. Second time he's anchored. The first time he lost it against Shiv, but he came back and won. No, he lost it actually. He won it actually and took it to the tiebreak match and then lost. So he's won the anchoring position twice now. He is a guy you can rely on, even though he was very visibly flustered. And I mean, Mommy started swagging on him as well.
He
2-1 up.
He
Started swagging, trying to get in his head. You know, Mommy likes to do that. And he handled it really well. So listen, massive credit to Valmaster. Huge congratulations to Team Geo. Their first clean sweep, I believe, of the season. And they're going to shoot up to the top of the table.
I feel we could have seen a slightly different set if all those opportunities that Momi actually earned himself with the shimmies.
There were some
drops.
drops.
Yeah, even like, you know, the counter hit confirms on the dive kick, the follow-ups as well. But listen, he's played this character way longer than we ever will. But that, again, that was an exhilarating match. I absolutely loved that. But I need to find out if Valmaster's hairline receded a little bit because of that set. So if we're going to hand it back to Logan, and Logan's going to find out for me.
Well, I am here with Valmaster, and he managed to clutch it out. That is the closest 40-0 I think we will ever see on Street Fighter League. You had to work really hard for that in the end, right?
Yeah, it was a very intense match. I was surprised that Momi played that well against Chun-Li. I thought he didn't know the matchup that well, but he knows it. I don't think I played very well either. I'm very sad about what I did. I'm happy because we won, obviously, but I think it's the worst match I did since the beginning of the competition. Yeah. So I will do better for next match. Yeah.
I have to say as well, I feel, you know, if you feel like you didn't play very well, obviously you went behind and you managed to bring it back. Yeah. But the moment when Momi teabagged you, he got the stun, trying to get in your head. Did that kind of snap you back into the focus? No,
I don't pay attention to this. I don't mind. You can dance in front of the screen. I don't mind. I really. I play with Luffy, so you know you can do everything you want.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point. In the end, you had the conversion into the super. You didn't get the CA for the kill.
I didn't do it enough, quick enough, because there is a range where you have to do it quickly.
Yeah.
Fireball super, and there's another range when you're more far, where you have to do
a little bit late with the connection.
And then super.
Yeah, exactly. But in the end, you still managed to close it out, and that's a huge win for Team GO. Not only the victory, 40 points sends you way up
Yeah, now we're fine.
the league, and that's got to be great for you guys. Obviously, you're on the home side. You've taken full advantage of that. You must be very confident going forwards now.
For the next matches, we play very hard teams, and we are not home, so it will be harder, I think. We play against BMS, for example, and it will be a very hard match for us.
I'm very much looking forward to you meeting BMS in a France versus France showdown. I guess it's loosely Paris versus Lyon, kind of.
Kind of.
You know, that's a very old rivalry. How are you looking forward to that match? How do you think that will go?
There is Kizyu on the other team who is from Paris. Otherwise, yeah, they're all from Lyon. We only have bad matchup, I think. Except Karin, I can do well against Karin, but since we are not home, so I think Crimson will have to play against me, and it's hard. It's very hard for me with Chun-Li. Maybe on the first 2-2 I can win.
You seem to do very well in these matchups that are supposed to be hard for you. So
yeah, it's true.
We will look forward to that. Thank you so much for talking to me. Congratulations
so much,
as well. If you can go back and join your team and celebrate that 40 points. Thank you so much, Valmaster. 40 points in the bank for Team GO, an invaluable 40 points, and commiserations to Team Wild Blast, because in what is possibly one of their best performances so far, they managed to get 0 points. That is going to be heartbreaking for them as we move forward. But I think they can take away from it. They need to rely on their strongest players in their strongest positions and just let them play. I think, you know, the message that Jimmy sent out there, put the Wild and the Blast back into the name, is definitely going to prove good in the future. We're going to be back on the other side of this short break. We have got BMS going up against Reason Gaming. It's week 6 of Street Fighter League Pro Europe. See you on the other side. Hey, welcome back. It's week 6 of Street Fighter League Pro Europe. We just had an incredible match to open up this week's episode. The final game between Momi and Valmaster was definitely something to behold. If you missed that, make sure you go and watch the VODs and check that back. It was an incredible battle, but it was Team Geo that ended up on top in a 40-0 win that pushes them right back into playoff contention. Right about now, we have two teams that are definitely looking to battle it out for high spots on the leaderboard. We have Team BMS, who with a win here will go all the way back up to #1 spot, as Team Reason need themselves a win to not fall out of the leading pack of 4 to qualify for the playoffs. It's a very important match for both teams. So without any further ado, let me welcome into the arena Team Reason Gaming. Reason again entering the arena where they will take to the away side. MQS staring into your soul through the camera lens. Soundboy bringing up the vanguard as he has done. One of the most important players on the squad. The 4 players there taking to the stands and they await their opponents. Right. BMS, they might have started off poorly, but they're in incredible form. One man in particular who's in incredible form, Mr. Crimson, still undefeated. The lone undefeated player so far in Street Fighter League. Is he going to maintain that record? We're going to find out. Let's welcome our home team, BMS. The golden numbers at #7, as yet undefeated. Crimson takes his place alongside Killzy, TKR, and Link Xello. Team BMS, they are looking to get the win to put themselves back at the top of the pile. First place is up for grabs as they stare down 00 Nation and Mouse Sports, obviously already playing 4 games. If BMS can get this victory, that will put them in a great position as we approach the midway point of the season. But there's a lot to play for still. There's a lot to play for today in this second match. Reason Gaming put themselves up. They're in the away end. So they're going to have to offer up their 3 players in advance, their 3 characters in advance, and put themselves open to being counterpicked by this BMS squad. I'm going to throw it over to our 2 most capable commentator duo of F-Word and Jammers, because they are going to reveal which players and characters we're going to see in today's match.
Well, it is going to be another million-dollar question. Crimson is there, but do Team Reason have the firepower and the capabilities to take him on? Because I know a lot of people in our region are not a fan of Dhalsim, those players included. And this is what the lineup is going to be. MQS is going to be starting things off in Game 1. Soundboy in the middle point with Game 2. And then Shivs is going to be in that anchor position there for the best of 5. No one-step layer today, F-Word.
Yeah, I think there's some counters on the other side. This is quite interesting for me. MQS back in the squad, I think it's a good shout, despite one-step layers. Tremendous victory last week. Soundboy in the middle, I like. As much as I said he should anchor every game because he just played so phenomenally well. Despite the buffs, I still think Dhalsim's an uphill matchup. And it's not just any Dhalsim, it's the best Dhalsim in the world right now. So I like that he's not in anchor. That could draw Mr. Crimson out of anchor position. So the strategy here is quite clever. Maybe get Minat to be pulled out into another matchup instead of Mr. Crimson. We'll see if that's what happens.
Well, here's the amazing thing, right? So Link Xello could play in this exhibition because he hasn't actually played yet. You can't be...
Yeah, actually, Logan, Mr. Crimson is not the only undefeated player in the
You can't be defeated if you don't play.
He's undefeated, mate.
I mean, but to be fair, he could play. He could be a prove a vital asset in this exhibition. Also, as well, Crimson or Kills You could play the best of 5. Or Crimson might not play at all. He might follow suit in what Problem did.
Oh, there's no chance of that.
Well,
There's
we'll
no
find
chance.
out. Hey, you know what?
Not with a Cody on there. I think he'll go and take the Cody, hopefully. Yeah,
we'll find out. Logan, find out for us, please.
All right, lads, you got me on a technicality, so let me rephrase it. The only player with a 100% win record. That's fair, right? That is correct advertising. I'm nothing if not a man that is a stickler for the details. A stickler for the details is the team captain, MQS, who's back in the lineup today. You've been doing a lot of planning for this matchup. I'm sure the lineup looks very interesting. You've put Samboy in second, Shivs in the last place. Is that to bait out a Crimson late match into a Manat matchup? Are you trying to bring him into a 10-point matchup with Soundboy? What's going on here? What are your thoughts?
Damn, you actually hit the nail on the head there.
I'm a genius. A genius.
You're a mind reader, mate. You're an actual mind reader. You've basically called out the whole plan. Next, you're going to tell me what color underwear I'm wearing.
I hope they're black.
They're blue, actually.
Oh, I was so close. As long as they're not brown, it's not a problem.
Okay, fair enough.
Never wear brown in town.
Exactly.
All right, then. So you're going to be going in with Fang. You're going to be going in with Fang. We're keeping it highbrow. It's entertainment, Street Fighter League. We're putting the pro in Pro Europe, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to be locking in with Fang, of course.
Yep.
Absolutely. Who are you expecting to face?
Now, this... There could be one of 3 people. They might just say, Crimson might just say, F it, I want to do this. Kills You has a good record against me. He might do it. Link Excello maybe, but I don't know. I don't think he likes playing me. I know TKR definitely doesn't want to play me. But, I mean, they could do Link Excello, but I'm assuming Kills You.
All right, let's see. That is a very detailed answer. BMS, you need to give us a very straightforward answer and send up your first player for game 1. Ah, yes, TKR. TKR with the bait. Kills You stepping up. Come in, sir. Come in. Okay, so which character are you going to go for?
Karin.
Karin, okay. All right, you don't want to play Miko Fang and show Luffy how it's done?
No.
Okay, fair enough. What's your record like against MQS? Have you had the chance to play him very often?
I don't know. I didn't really count, but I think I have an advantage.
Okay, so you're locked in with Karin. Let's see how you do in this first match. Of course, BMS are looking to reclaim that top spot on the leaderboard with a win today. Reason will want to be stopping that. It's going to be MQS with Fang and Kills You with Karin in game number 1. F-Word and Jammers, over to you guys.
It's the classic player counter, isn't it? Sometimes you got the character counter pick where the matchup just doesn't work well. Sometimes you got stylistic players that just beat other players, and I think this is a classic case of the latter. We're going with Kills You here because Kills You does well in general when he plays against MQS, regardless of the matchup. And that's not a terrible matchup for Karin anyway. She has answers, but I do think this is one of the characters that can give Karin significant trouble, as we saw in the CEO Grand Finals earlier this year.
That is very true. I like that young man bravado as well. He's being humble about it. It's probably the humblest way he could say, I've lost count of how many times I've beaten him. Because he just said, I don't count.
I bust his head in it. It was a polite way to say, yeah, I bust his head on a regs in it.
But again, let's not forget, I want to shed light on this. The first game in any of these matches here in Street Fighter League is, it's a huge responsibility. You get the ball rolling, or you could have a negative impact.
I actually like the first pick because I think they wanted to try and draw out Kills You with this first pick. And if they don't draw out Kills You, then it's even better for them because it's a match that MQS has got a better chance of winning. So, they're not going to waste Mr. Crimson here when there's such an informed Soundboy to come later. I like the strategy. I like the thought that's gone into it. Now, regardless of the outcome, there's been strategies that I've been quite vocal that strategically some teams are just getting it wrong.
Yes.
Reason have had, because in terms of on paper, they're not one of the strongest teams here. They're a strong team, but their strategy has really kept them in contention there. And that massive win last week against Team Wild Blast has put them on, I believe, 45 points. Still in bottom 2, but just 10 or 20 points away from the next team. So they're still in this.
And you know what? Props to the entire team as well as MQS. He's got the notes provided. I wish we could have got a notepad camera or something so we could just read those notes before they start. Because again, he's got notes on all the players, the majority of players in Europe. Let's see if they help him out in this set here. Good start here for MQS already.
MQS likes to get going. He will hit buttons until you deter him.
Oh, yeah.
Keep the pressure going non-stop.
He presses that
Oh,
4-frame button like it's a 3-frame button.
Oh, that would have been a punish. Now he's in the corner. Good confirm with that stand medium.
Spends the bar early on EX Senha to end the combo there, kills you. Okay, good
Reversal straight away. Those offensive ones in the corner so effective. Throw again. This is a great situation here.
Oh, what? That was a hard knockdown. Yeah. Gonna get out of there. No throw tech there. But Sotoja hits.
Yeah, I got hit. Oh, everyone's dropping. What is going on? We saw the same thing from Vegapatch last week. Or was it today even?
Are they doing it too early? Are they doing it too late? Something's happening, man. And again, drops change entire matches.
You've got to take those wins, man. You've got to close those rounds out.
Oh, no confirmation there on the stand medium punch. He hit confirmed it in the last round, but it's a V reversal. Put it back to the mid screen here. Good block. Suffolk's going to go behind him. Back in the corner right now, kills you.
Trust me, it didn't work. Ready for that jump in. Takes him out the sky.
Jumps out again. It's just a battle of just trying to keep that corner positioning. Good anti with the crouch fist.
Ooh. Wake up buttons.
He said it. He called it before the match even started.
He loves it, doesn't he? Oh, dash in and throw. Maximum meter build here. Yeah, it's back throw for exactly that. And a good round in response from MQS. I mean, despite the record, I mean, the first two, you should be able to make a fight out of this.
Oh, yeah.
has so many answers against Karen.
Listen, if you got to slug it out, do so, man. No one's going to blame you. No one's going to judge. All right, puts out the poison, flies away. Crush counter. What a trade. Utilizing that fully there, taking off about 20%, 25% of Fang's health.
Wow, the auto-correct crouch medium. Yep, the safe sweep because of the poison protected him afterwards.
Okay, trying to not biting at the throw at the moment, but he's generating enough space to get out of the corner.
Oh, he tried to punish. He had the hit there. He didn't know.
Jumps.
Perfect angle on that jump. Beats the crouch fist. Danger signs here for kills you. Needs to get his game started. Anti-air. Throw. Looking good for MQS. Wake up reversal. Double dash. It was always going to be to get his activation started.
Counter crouch. Another Senha. If he gets one hit, he should be able to combo.
There's the activation attempt. Wow. EX sleeve into sweep. Kills you was not expecting that.
He probably tried to take a leaf out of Luffy's book. Luffy dashed against Vegapatch to try and take advantage of the -2 frames. But again, I've seen people do it, right? Because usually when it's a -2 situation, you press your mediums or your heavies, and the attacker who put himself in that situation is just going to, you know what, I'm just going to gamble because you're not going to press your light hit. Your light doesn't give you that much reward. Yeah.
And also it's not going to do anything from that range. So it just makes sense. So there's many scenarios in SF5 where -2 means absolutely nothing, right? And that distance that he was at, the sweep was almost guaranteed. Some advice there coming in from Soundboy.
I mean, he's probably trying to justify his sweep. I love it. Listen, we've all been doing it for years.
He had
V-trigger. Yeah, he did.
But on the negative frames, yeah. But like I said, from that distance, it wasn't that big a risk.
Right, down forward, hard punch. Immediate button press there from Killsy to get the Tenko.
Oh, the luck is with him too. The counter hit connected, but Killsy was looking for a tick throw. Dashes into the poison. Throw well teched.
Crowd crouch into the throw again. He's been very safe, very vigilant. Certain things kills you against Fang right now. Jumps in. Wait for sweep activate here. I don't even know if he's going to get the opportunity here.
Oh, wow. Beautiful play here.
He's scratching his head. No, you know what? He might have checked out. He scratched his head and he looked at Crimson. I literally saw him do it in the camera. Oh,
he can't breathe right now. He's getting absolutely done. He's not done any... Oh, nice.
He's lost, mate. He scratched his head.
Yes, to confirm.
All right, jumps out again.
Jumps out of the corner, such a good option.
Oh, I don't know. Again, still looking for that jump out. He tried to block the Ryu Bender, but it didn't work out. So V reversal is going to be the backup choice.
Remember that nerf to the EX? It causes a problem here when she tries to get through the cloud. Doesn't get through the way it used to. Has to hold this pressure. And MQS again with the auto-correct crouch medium anti-air. Just brick wall offense here. Oh, gets away with that, almost V-skilled through.
All right, here we go. Gets the Orochi.
Beautiful little double shimmy.
He's going to bite eventually.
Oh, he tries to jump out. He's ready this time. Oh, he tries to save the meter? Oh. Okay, didn't cost him in the end. I mean, this is not the same Fang of old. He can make comebacks.
Yeah, 100% there. Let's see if he can turn this, fearfulness or how frightened he can be with his playstyle kills you and kind of just equalize this in this battle.
No punish.
Throw. And puts out the cloud again. Yeah, he's difficult to approach MQS right now. a very well-adjusted playstyle from what he's normally doing.
Yeah, having said that, he's got in now, he's killed the poison. Tex guesses right again. Anti-air stand medium.
His anti-airs have been 100%.
No punish on that V-shift. The crouch fierce, auto-corrects, well spaced there by Kills. You need some momentum here. Love that activation on the landing frames.
So I told you.
Connects. Oh, trying to run away. Has to be reversal.
Yeah, he has to. But if he gets a heavy, he'll do a lot of damage here.
Wow, the medium after the blocked medium. V-trigger's gone now.
Setting up the poison shop. Open for business.
Tried to jump in. I'm not sure why. He didn't need to.
Protect there from MQS. He hasn't got a bar just yet. Coward crouches. The special step.
Had to V-shift out. Oh, the punish, finally. Haven't seen that all set. EX out. First time we've seen that.
Oh, hold on. He tried to V-shift.
Out there. Doesn't want the pressure.
He's got no V-mir, so the next time MQS gets back in, that's it.
This is super tight. Kills you facing game point down there. The Orochi connects.
Hang on a minute.
MQS struggling to close this out, Jammers.
I know. He has felt
the crouch medium hits. Goes in. Is that safe? No. No, doesn't take the bait. EX. Oh, he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
Hang on a minute. Is he going to try and time him out? It's 10
Dashing
seconds.
crouch short MQS. 2 battles to 0. And Reason Gaming continuing the form that they took from last week. Getting the first game here against one of the favorites in Street Fighter League, EU BMS. And it's Kills You who tastes defeat on this occasion.
Yes, you know what? Came with a game plan, executed well. You know what? Shout outs to Nishikyu being 2 projectiles instead of 1, because it was the second one that was saving him in numerous situations, and it happened multiple times there. But again, who would have thought Reason are actually continuing their good record against the French?
It just goes to show that, yeah, it's true. They beat Team Go, didn't they? Team Geo. Now they're going up against essentially Leon, with the exception of Kills You, in Team BMS, and they have the first win. And what a massive amount of pressure that takes off of the team. And we already saw how well Mr. Soundboy plays with pressure on his shoulders. Let's see what happens when the pressure is slightly off his shoulders, with MQS exacting that victory and getting his team the first few points in this match.
Thinking.
You thinking who they're going to put on?
Link Xillo.
Do they? The thing is, you got to remember that you cannot lose a match unless your anchor tastes defeat. So whoever you put in that game for you, whoever plays anchor, as long as they don't lose, you don't lose. They are very high up in this table. They don't need a 30-10, you know. They can take a 20-25. Maybe Mr. Crimson is saved because he's the strongest and he's the hardest to defeat, even in anchor position. We'll see. We'll see.
Well, just shows you how reliable he can be. But I tell you what, we've got a reliable host in Logan Sama. All yours, man.
What a fantastic start. Another big victory for MQS in game number 1. I'm standing here next to Soundboy, who's put himself up in the middle of the pack. What's the thinking behind this?
Well, I feel like most likely, statistically, they're going to send Crimson as anchor. I think it's the safest bet for them to accrue the safest amount of points, which is obviously points-based. And if I put myself on anchor, I think he's got a really good shot against me. That matchup is not fun for Cody at all. So put myself in the middle. I think I give myself the best chance as well for us to get safe points. Yeah, I think it's just the best play.
It's smart. You've given it a lot of consideration. You've locked in with Cody, of course. We're not expecting to see anything else. Very interesting to see who Team BMS is going to send up, though, for this second game. It is going to be TKR. No? Bro, that would have been the deepest bait. You walk all the way out. One day I know one day that you are going to walk all the way here, stand next to me, then turn around and walk back again.
I will do it.
I know, but wait a couple of weeks so I forget. Okay. And I will die on the floor laughing. Great stuff. So I'm presuming we're going to see Chun-Li from you?
Yeah, of course.
No, of course you have. You have secondary.
I only have Chun-Li this season. Yeah.
You're going into Soundboy's Cody. Have you had much opportunity to play many Codys? There's not a lot of Codys in Europe.
I only played against the Cody of Soundboy in ranked match and CFN, and usually I beat him. So we're gonna see. That's why.
Is that true?
Yeah, I don't like the matchup, and I think TKO's pretty good at it.
All right, it's a smart choice. Looking to get this 10 points on the bank. You need to get back to that top of that leaderboard with this win today. Looking forward to seeing you perform. So it's going to be Chun-Li from you if you want to set up and get ready. Soundboy as well, getting ready. It's great to see so much strategy being deployed. These guys now that we're in week 6, the teams are getting a really good feel for how to try and bait out their opponents from the away position, really thinking about those points, which characters are going to be facing which. It's a very interesting strategic battle. Let's throw it over to F Word and Jammers because they're going to be talking about the game that we have got coming up, which is going to be Soundboy's Cody up against TKR's Chun-Li in Game 2.
Hey man, we gotta give props to Team Reason. The magnificent mindset there, you know. They
I love the
are
strategy.
they
I
are
love
thinking
the
about the points. Okay, I'm not saying it's a lost cause entirely, but they're like, look, we can pick up points from this. So let's pick up as much as we can. Again, like I said, the cherry on top is if they do draw out that win. But of course, it's going to be not necessarily torrid matchup, but a difficult battle for Soundboy's Cody. TKR stepped up to the plate, took the bait, going for the counter.
Look, we've seen how TKR plays in matchups that he apparently loses 7-3, according to his words. So, be interesting to see him how he plays in a match that he feels he has an advantage in. And of course, Soundboy echoing the same thing, saying he finds the matchup quite uphill. Has some joy against Soundboy online as well. We'll see if that transcends. But this is PC, different environment. Those of you who aren't aware, this entire event is on PC. It's a totally different game on PC, totally different settings, offline as well. You know, who's to say? I mean, Link XLO, sorry, Kills You usually beats MQS, and he lost 2 battles to 0 just moments ago.
I say this under, you know, the big games, the heavy conditions for the players in Street Fighter 5, because they're like, oh, I got this guy in bracket. I usually beat him. I said, today is the day you're going to lose, only because you just said you usually beat him. Try not to jinx yourself right before the match. And TKR, unfortunately, he did say, you know, I've beat him on ranked CFN, and, like, you know, they've played. And he is pretty damn good at the matchup. He can keep it up. I wonder how ready, though, Soundboy is for that TKR volatile style, you know?
Yeah, there are Chun-Li's, and then there's a wild style TKR. Very unpredictable, but also very strong with execution and mind games. It's a highly underrated player. All right, we're in this one. It is Game 2. BMS versus Reason Gaming. Soundboy, the informed player from Reason last week, stunning performance. Looking to capitalize on what is an uphill matchup in his eyes against TKR.
All right, trying to anticipate Kikoken with the V-Skill 2 Crime Sway. And again, his neutral has improved, and this is one of the matchups where he was forced to learn the neutral game because of Chun-Li's buttons doing half the work for it, you know?
Yeah, the pace of those fireballs makes it difficult to use Sway effectively. Doesn't get past Cody's hitbox quickly enough. Goes for the meaty medium ruffian.
Yeah,
okay, whiff punish, and that's charged up as well.
Good damage. Pressure being applied.
Straight away with the reversal.
Oh, nice and early. Okay.
Oh, missed this confirmed, gets punished.
Weak punish though. Get on a medium, surely. Back throw.
Oh my goodness, that wake up short. Reset.
Oh, double
dashes. 3.
B reversal there from Soundboy. Does the tornado sweep? Couldn't get the pickup though. Let's see what he does here. Is he going to dash up and do another? Something audacious, or is he going to just keep him here and play it safe? Just waiting it out, backs away. He's got 2 bars to work with and a decent fireball game as well.
Oh no, that's going to get punished, yes. Maybe it was the distance why he's going for the jab there. I mean, that scenario, I'm sure.
Yeah, TKR again, he looked back at his teammates. I wonder if that's what he's wanted. He's done that twice now. I don't know if that's intentional. He's just missing a confirm.
Well, the first one was a misconfirm where he got a hit, medium kick hit.
Yeah.
He didn't cancel too late. Second one, I'm not sure what that was.
Just backing away at the moment. Again, 1 round up. It gets a counter hit confirmed into heavy lightning legs. As Anshu hits, that's a counter hit. Just waits because he doesn't know what to expect from TKR, so he didn't want to risk the command grab. It's away again. Good job. That's what he was waiting for. Here's the beanball. Stand fierce.
Ooh, good hit. Again, misconfirmed. Goes for the reset though, doesn't take the punish.
Oh no, the rock didn't connect, but he gets a second command grab.
Situation here.
Reversal. Any hit will do it now. Any hit will do it now.
Oh, Soundboy with all the right reads. The command grabs, the reset, the whiff punish, and then the shimmy to close it out. And TKR not really getting his game going here. Seems a bit tentative, a bit flustered.
I kind of
somewhat controlled a bit by Soundboy, I must say.
I kind of partially blame it towards the execution errors he's been having. It has happened like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah,
now.
he's had about 3
missed
legs. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and it probably was. You probably are right in that good judgment there with the spacing that he hasn't wanted to commit to a button heavier then the light, because you just want to do jab, heavy ruffian, get the damage, move on. He feels mentally in control, and he's asserting his dominance pretty well here. TKR, he looked back at his teammates before, so I don't know if that's not an indication that something's worrying, and I don't know what is.
Jeez.
Nice. Okay, no punish there because he didn't have a meter for EX legs. Right, double dash. Straight to the corner.
Good timing on that jump, gets himself out of the corner. Plus infinity there with that charged up EX zone. Wow, roundhouse in your face.
That's with the rock.
Oh, he tried to delay those jabs, but got hit by the EX spinning bird anyway. Still got some V-trigger left.
Yeah, and the pipe's not actually too bad against Chun-Li in certain aspects, man. There you go, stat fist.
Yeah, equalizes the pussy game, I feel. Wow, goes for the sway, keeps it safe. Oh, safe jump in, well teched. Charged up.
He's playing it safe.
Still got, come on, grab if he needs it. Oh!
I think he tried to jump out of there, but got hit by the down forward hard kick. He's still got a zonk knuckle left.
Oh, big whiff. On the delay on the cancel. Catches TKR trying to take his turn, and Reason 1 round away from going 2-0 up here versus Team BMS, one of the strongest teams in the league.
I'm looking at his player cam. He's cussing. He's taking his headset off. He's not listening to the game sound. He is upset. Forward throw. Jab into zonk knuckle. Misses his throw. Done it a bit too early there, F-word.
Trying to EX legs. Trying to catch him throwing or running away. Catches him walking forward with that instant legs.
Oh, I thought he was going to do empty jump low there. He caught me out. Can he
confirm? What a round from TKR.
Ooh, okay. One time he used the pocket sand.
Okay, not ready for the dash though. Surprise dash, crouch jab, counter hit allowed for the medium to link. And TKR saves himself 1 game point.
Well, let's see if we can take this to a final battle here in game 2. Oh, Soundboy run away with it. And he's been getting a lot of miles off that counter hit jab into low forward. Did do really well there. Forward. It's a grab.
Beautiful sway timing. Remember, this could be the end here. TKR's got to be careful. He activates. Gets away with that jump in. The delayed stand medium gets mileage. Counter hitting Soundboy, sending him corner.
Okay, good blocks right now from Soundboy. Still has the chance to activate. Classic TKR.
TKR's almost had that jump in. V-trigger's gone.
Yeah.
Building it back up though with this blocking.
Yeah, looks like that's probably what the strategy is right now. Regular zonk knuckle, or sorry, regular EX zonk knuckle. Crouch fist.
Good hit.
Watch out for the
guess.
Ooh. We go.
Oh my days.
Oh, no.
He missed it. That was guess per game and he missed it.
100%.
The overhead well blocked this time. The dashing jab worked again.
No punish. That's too far, probably.
Big whiff.
Oh, that worked out! That worked out!
Oh my days! When it's your day, it's your day. Don't you dare stand up. Says Soundboy as he commits to the EX Ruffian. And TKR just forgets to block, forgets to down back, and there you have it, 2-0 up. Team Reason getting themselves 20 points here against what many are considering to be the strongest team, arguably, so far in the Street Fighter League. And if not the strongest team, at the very least, the most informed talisman in Mr. Crimson. Now, with it all to do, it's going to be Shiv stepping up. But man, what a result. Did you see a 2-0 happening here?
No, listen, this is what happens when you say I usually beat someone under certain conditions elsewhere. Just things
You called it. You said it was jinx. You did say it.
It's like, look, I could tell. He literally did this. He was playing, and he turned his head and he spoke to someone. I said, yep, you've done the exact same thing as Killshoe did. You're probably not going to come out victorious in this because you're annoyed at something. I don't know what it is.
And it seems like a lot of their picks were based on CFN. I mean, on paper, you shouldn't really be throwing your carrying against the Fang, you know? At best, it's a 5-5, right? But most think she loses. So anyway, it all boils down to this, and it's going to be the guy playing Anchor again. Jammers, what do you think of this one? His team's done a tremendous job, Team Reason, and now Shiv steps up as the away side Anchor player in this game 3.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think Reason have done the job. They've got the 20 points.
I mean, 20 points is massive.
They've got the 20 points.
They've limited BMS's ability to accumulate points as well. BMS's maximum point accumulation now is 25 points. They've also got themselves 20 points, like you said. And they already got that win last week, so they're in a tremendous position now.
Yeah, that's it. It'll only be a 5-point differential to decide what the outcome will be. Again, it's guaranteed. It's almost guaranteed what's going to happen and who's going to be playing to step up to the plate. But again, we have to find out who it's going to be. So we're going to hand it back to Logan and see who's going to be the final player on... Okay, maybe not. We're going to have to do something else because I did forget to mention as well, actually, the fact that they've been able to do this. And again, I'm still surprised that MQS went up first and kind of hit the ground running. That's what was fantastic.
Listen, their strategy in the order and why they put the players where they put them, absolutely genius. Even if they lost this, I'd have still said, genius, love it, I see what you're trying to do. And regardless of the outcome now, they've had a fantastic day today and they can build from this.
Cool, they will build from it. But first, we need to find out who's going to be the anchor position for Team BMS going up against Shivs of Reason Gaming. Logan, take it away.
Thanks very much, Jammers. Appreciate you. Shivs, man, what a great position to be in. 20 points up. But as we know, the anchor is the most important. This game 3 is the most important. 20 points. It could all be leveled up. And Mr. Crimson has a 100% win rate. I presume that you're in this slot specifically to take on Crimson. What's the thinking behind that?
Realistically, when you look at our character lineup, all of our characters lose really badly to Fang, including mine. But I looked at it from that kind of perspective of, I might as well try it, you know what I mean? No one else really wanted to play Crimson, so let's go.
All right, so you're committed to starting out with Manat. You're expecting to see Crimson come out with Sim. Is there any possibility that you could switch to your Laura in the middle of that?
You know what? I have to try and channel Lord Idom. I don't know if that's going to work, but we'll see.
We shall see, indeed. Let's find out if BMS are going to send Crimson up. It is no surprise. That is a fantastic pair of shorts. Look at that. You're very, very comfortable. I appreciate that. Going into this one, you have a 100% win rate. You're the only man so far in Street Fighter League Pro Europe that's still maintained that 100%. And it's all on you to level it up with another victory. I know you don't feel too much pressure, but going into this, you know, you're having to step up for your teammates again. How do you feel?
I feel pretty good, honestly. Like it's a great performance from the Reason team, but I'm confident in my gameplay and I try to get those 25 points.
25 points, I like that. Yes, the 2 wins, perhaps. That's what you're aiming for. That's what you're aiming for. Just to confirm, which character are you locking in with?
Dalsim, of course.
Okay, he is comfortable with the character pick, comfortable in his clothes. Let's see if he can get comfortable into his chair as we get into game 3. Is this going to be a final game, or is Mr. Crimson going to maintain his 100% win record and push for an extra game? We're going to find out right now. Let me throw it back over to F-Word and Jammers to call the action on this game 3.
Well, Jammers, if body language is anything to go by, then you're not going to be in the most confident place. If you're Shivs, I mean, I might as well just do it. Let's just do it anyway. I mean, no one else wanted to do it. Let's see how it goes against Mr. Crimson. It doesn't send out the most positive vibes and messages, but what he does have is he has a massive alleviation of pressure on his shoulders because his team has already secured 20 points. And I think that is a result that if they could walk away from this before the set started with a 2025 defeat, they would have taken that. So he can play free of pressure, which may allow him to cause some damage and build some momentum and actually play well against Mr. Crimson.
Yeah, but talking about Mr. Crimson now, look at that. Win rate 100%. We're going to keep echoing this stat until things change. It could change today. There is that slim possibility, the operative word being slim. Shivs could change it up here. However, it's going to be a tough ordeal indeed. Again, like you said, his body language basically screaming, please don't make me do this. Please don't make me do this. Please don't make me do this. But
I mean, Dalsim hard counters so much of the cast. I mean, and in this scenario, he strongly counters the entire team. So, but what they've done is they've gone for the least difficult option, and at least someone who has more than one character, unlike the other two, right? I mean, he can also whip out Laura if he needs to, and channel his inner item, as he mentioned in his interview.
Well, I mean, look, for future investments in business or just future ideals, sometimes sacrifices must be made, no matter if they're small or big. I think they're looking at this as a small sacrifice because, again, the point mitigation, it's been reduced. It's been reduced to 5 points. Because remember, you heard it in the interview with Logan, Mr. Crimson said, I'm here for the 25 points.
That's why it's so important. It's not important only to register points when you play, but it's also important because you're limiting the amount of points your opponents can get even if you lose the set. So, you know, when Mommy loses and Team Wild Blast lose 40-0. That's devastating for Team Wild Blast, but it's also devastating for their chances of catching a team that's just gone 40 points clear of them. So the format is something you have to keep front of mind. Well done to Team Reason. They have done exactly that. They've picked the right players at the right time. They've drawn out the matchups that worked out for them. They've got themselves 20 points here, but they've also limited an informed BMS from being able to walk away from this set with 40 points.
It's a very good play. And obviously the character matchup coming up, Dhalsim, Menat, you're looking at some of the best dive kicks in the game, one of the best V-triggers, some of the best offensive pressure. I mean, listen, for the past couple of nights, you know, we've been talking with some of the players about Dhalsim. It's always the conversation around the dinner table.
I think the issue you have here with Dhalsim versus Menat is Dhalsim has Menat-like V-trigger pressure with one bar.
Yeah, well, I mean...
whereas Menat, you know, needs a whole V-trigger to get there. The neutrals are also interesting. Of course, Menat has less hurt box on her buttons than Dhalsim does. That can play to advantage in some scenarios, but for the most part, Dhalsim can just walk into the space where his buttons don't really.
All right, here we go. Gonna get it started. Wow, okay, Hail Mary jump fierce there from Shiv. Hold on a second, okay. Forward throw. Gonna get things started here. He goes for an immediate V-shift as well.
Drill again.
Okay. He's going for a more... He's trying to play Menat like Dhalsim in this matchup, Shivs. That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, Crimson just put himself in the corner here.
Drill again. How many times happened? 3, 4?
I've seen this matchup before. I've never seen this many drills. Nice escape. He knew he was going to teleport behind there. Oh, what? Why did he do that?
I think he tried to escape or something, but it didn't work out. And the throw...
I mean, that round was going completely fine until that strange moment there from Shivyukin.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he looked at his stick there, so that might have been intentional. Give him the benefit of the doubt. We'll say it was an accident. Standing punch, just throwing it away. He's trying to reflect something. There you go. And Crimson's gone for Yoga Deep Breath. V-Skill 2, the amplified.
I drill your drill.
Yeah, well. The counter.
Two of the best dive kicks in the game from both of these characters.
Look at that. And the thing is as well, when you block the drill from Dhalsim, throw range, crouch, fierce, and that's plus on block, that crouching hard punch, the difference on mileage, what they get from their dive kicks is different, substantial.
Fireball coming back.
Activates, throw. Nice.
Start with the EXL. Wow, wake up CA from Shivyukin. Calling out that crouch fierce.
Well, the thing
is, as well.
Yeah, Shivs don't, sorry, Mr. Crimson, don't mind that.
Missed his overhead, the orb protects him. No. Didn't tech, great bet. Here comes the EX, he drills out again. What was that?
Beats me, even though too far, he was way too far for anything significant.
And that, she just doesn't have the mobility.
Doesn't have the range.
Or the range, I guess. I mean, she's got good range, but not for a kind of punish she needs there to do anything. Good block there from Shivs. Counted for very little, well, counted for nothing there as he drops that first game.
Well, I mean, like, I was talking about no range because he didn't have the crystal ball at the time, and then he did, luckily, did the hard part. He blocked the Yoga Sniper, and then he double dashed, and then, like, he just touched hot air. There was nothing he could do.
And even if he did, he doesn't get a combo from that distance, does he?
Yeah. It's unfortunate there, but he gets a combo into Guardian of the Sun.
Wow, the drill for the drill. Another application there. These guys are both in each other's minds.
Might as well call it a synchronized dance at this point. Heavy Soul Sphere, try to reflect. That's kind of there from
what has gone wrong here? Just health caning off of Shivyukin's bar.
All right, there we go. Crystal Ball is back. It's the anti-air crouching medium punch.
Oh, there it is, the famous delayed crouch fierce punch. Such a disgusting frame trap, and I'll tell you, there was about 80% more damage coming in that combo, but there was no health to take it there from her.
All right, there you go. This Soul Spark.
Shivyukin having that.
Nice. That's to reflect, but Orb was on the other side.
That. Orb call to cover the approach.
All right, jab check there as well. And the thing is as well, Shiv's got to be careful with his soul throw placements. That's the problem, because now it's kind of harder to defend yourself against the drills. Oh, thrust kick into the flame. Gale.
That kick actually beat the crouch jab. His drill's been winning now. It's not even counter hit, it's just hitting at the right angle.
Look at this. Look at this. B reversal. Oh, dive kick.
Oh, he just can't breathe, and this is where Dhalsim excels. This continuous pressure that he has against a character like Menat, who doesn't have the best defensive options. Just steamrolling Shivs there in the corner and closing it out, and very close now to getting his team that all-important tiebreak match.
Oh, okay. He's gone back to character select. I had a theory, an immediate theory in my head. I thought he was going to try and play it out, but it looks like he's going to try and change this.
I mean, it's not looking so good with Manat, is it?
But the thing is, I thought he would have done the best of 5 with Manat and then just played Laura in the best of 1. But it looks like he's trying to bring out Laura now. Maybe he's trying to get her warmed up for the best of 1.
That's a good point. But you got to remember,
Bros.
Oh, what?
Wait. Okay. No.
Nani?
Okay. There is some counterplay to Dalsim, but it can be a bit tricky.
It's Big Oscar with V skill 2, V trigger 2.
He's going to be much more offensive, but I actually played this matchup with Crimson a few times, and he's got the anti-Rose tech, but Shivs has gone with V trigger 2 here. Soul Illusion. Not off to a good start, though. That's going to be stun already. Yeah, arrow reset. He's dead. Yeah, he's dead.
Cheeky. But, oh, he missed it.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Throw. Hold on a minute.
He's in the corner as well.
Bro. Stand hard punch activate. He can't grab that. No, he's too far to grab. He should have just waited.
Oh, he didn't have the answer. I mean, it was a very early start up on that V reversal. Might be able to even neutral jump when it's that early.
The thing is, when you block a limb, you gotta do Soul Spark, you gotta do Soul Spiral, you gotta do back hard kick, you gotta mix up your options, yeah. Because he needs to get in. And it looks disgusting, but gotta get the job done. Good block, punish. Oh, that could have been such a huge damaging combo. Soul Spiral blocked.
Yeah, that range wasn't sure about the punish. Chain to the jump arc, catches him off guard. The towards round has hits. Oh, counter hit. Stand jab hit meaty, allowing the. Oh my gosh, good blocks there from Shivs. He gets out of there. The chase. No punish on that EX. That's really interesting as well.
Crimson, it's not muscle memory yet, but Crimson has to hold this.
Pressure. Doesn't tech, and he does tech. Great defense from Crimson. But where are you going, says Shivs.
The illusion saves him, gets the anti-air crouch fierce, and Shivs is looking to turn this around and kind of bring himself back to the set. Good back hard kick.
Interesting character pick here. Looks quite tricky here. At least from what we've seen.
Yeah, this forces Mr. Crimson to play patient and do delayed limbs and then pressing them immediately. And that goes over the dive kick. But her forward medium kick's good against the dive kick as well.
Slide underneath. He's getting a lot of damage here unnecessarily. And again, just needs to sit and block for a moment. Didn't back rise there. Would have made that ambiguous. Activation. Gonna get a V reversal. Yes, of course. Needs another hit. Tick throw though, and that V trigger's gone.
Oh, the back hard kick. Anti-air, and now he has to take that, yeah.
Is that guaranteed?
Almost is.
Oh, how unfortunate. It was a valiant effort, but the set is now coming to an equalizer. We're going to get this match go to one final game.
Yeah, do you know what? Not a problem trying to surprise Mr. Crimson, but the thing is, I like the situation trying to bring her out in, because the thing is, there are matchups he studies, but it's not 100% muscle memory yet. If he had a little bit more time, that's still a possibility, he has a little bit more time, he might be able to change things around with Rose, because I remember even I tried to surprise him with Rose at one point, and then he just came back 10 minutes later and he just beat the hell out of me. But again, that was the question I said at the start of this entire match, is like, do they have the firepower and the necessary tools to beat Crimson?
Well, they're in an interesting dilemma now. We're going to go to the extra game. They're obviously the away team. And what happens, for those of you who haven't seen these tie-break situations, they're very exciting. Actually, the entire roster, including the player who was on the bench, all 4 players on each team are now available to be chosen for this best-of-1 battle. So 1 battle to determine who wins the set by a 5-point margin, only 5 points up for grabs. But every point counts, as we've seen so far in the Street Fighter League EU this season, Jammers.
Well, it's no surprise and a no-brainer. Mr. Crimson is going to go back to the hot seat once again to kind of secure the victory, kind of keep that consistency.
1 game Ibuki, man. They should have put on Link Excello, man.
That could be, maybe, but you know what? That's all hypotheticals to us.
The home and away thing still counts as well. So we're going to find out now from Team Reason who they're going to be playing. Logan, I believe you have them with you now. Talk to me.
That's right, Femi. I'm here. Team Reason are ready to go. Let's find out which of their 4 players they are choosing to send up for this extra game. It's MQS. MQS. Now, you've already got 2 very, very big French names under your belt so far. You're looking for a 3rd, right?
I'd love to add Mr. Crimson to the wall. I'd love to add Crimson to the wall. I'd love to do that.
Right. It's only 1 game.
I know, but it counts. This actually matters.
definitely does count. It definitely does count. Let's find out who it's going to be. It's the man who cannot lose, Mr. Crimson. Bonne chance. Right. So just to confirm, you are going to be using Fang.
I am going to be picking Fang, yes.
Yes, sorry, I should have asked before, but it's an assumption, and you're going to be using Dalsim. Excellent, wonderful stuff. Right, it's the extra game. It's best of one battle, of course. 5 points to the victor to determine a winner of this match overall. Can't wait for this one. If MQS gets to win, I'm going to have to put my ear protectors on, and so will you guys at home. Let's throw it over to F-Word and Jammers. It's the extra game, the deciding game. MQS for Reason Gaming with Fang, and BMS's Mr. Crimson with Dalsim.
Well, yes, I pray for your ears indeed, Logan, because we actually can't hear them. We can hear him out the back, but we can't hear him in our ears. So God bless the production team for saving our ears in case. But yeah, first to one.
One game Fang? One game Sim?
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
you can get thrown to death by Sim.
Why the hell not? One thing I will say is very fidgety on defense is MQS. If there's one thing he needs to work on, it's that ability to exhibit some patience. And look, it's got him some success as well, to be fair.
Yeah.
But against a character like Dalsim, especially one as offensive as Mr. Crimson, I mean, I'm not going off facts here, but just from what I've seen, Mr. Crimson spends about 80% of the round on offense, not zoning.
Oh, no.
He's getting in on you, he's putting you in block strings, he's resetting with drill, he's resetting with meaty slide, and he's making you guess. He's making you have to hold the plus frame. So how well will MQS handle that? It's going to be a big ask. But he just needs one game.
Yeah, but the thing is, look, you have to remember,
close
Street Fighter 5 is an insanely aggressive game, and both of these characters have zoning capabilities, but, you know, they can go in and they can play a better offensive game than Ryu can. I hate to say it, but they can do that. And again, because it's the first to one, the tactics are going to immediately change. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw, you know, more audacious arbitrary sweeps from MQS. Mr. Crimson might take more to the skies, or he might use V-Skill too, actually. I've seen him use it before. I've heard this is actually not a decent matchup for Fang. Dalsim does cause a couple of problems.
Yeah, a lot of the Fangs feel like Dalsim wins this. Hence, MQS not going anchor, knowing that there would be a Dalsim there as anchor. And, you know, kudos to Shivs for taking the weight of and the pressure of his team on his shoulders there and trying to make something happen there against Mr. Crimson. Soundboy very much eliminated from the equation just from the matchup alone. Not going to waste his Cody capabilities on trying to beat that uphill matchup. It's going to be MQS. And listen, points-wise, it's already a success for Reason Gaming. But there's no reason not to go for the full jugular here. Try and get a victory.
Listen, man, there's meeting the team objectives, meeting the daily requirements at work, and then there's just ruining the other guy's day. And I'll tell you what, the latter is actually funnier. So let's see if he can ruin BMS's day. You know, be that dent in the armor. They've already taken down and got good results against Team GO. They've already got the job done. They tick the boxes with today's requirements, today's achievements.
Is that 100% record coming to an end here? Can MQS make it happen?
Okay, take a deep breath, charged up. Tries to run in, good blocks.
Good distance control so far here. You can see the uphill battle MQS has. It's not a position that Fang's used to being in.
And there you go, there's one sweep.
Punish the V-skill, didn't get it.
Gets hit, it's full screen, man. You gotta block that.
Had to V-reversal.
Already
can't get anything going.
This is already looking bleak and insurmountable.
Okay, that worked out. Oh, didn't cancel.
Yeah, that's a punish.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he thought that would work. It didn't. Tried to jab, check, the teleport behind, and a very convincing first round of this final battle. It is match point. Team BMS, Mr. Crimson. Had the whole jump in there, didn't take advantage.
Yeah, and the thing is, again, it's going from bad to worse here.
Again.
He's trying to sweep again. I'm seeing these crazy sweeps. He's pressing crouch hard kick.
No, just there when he got reset. Got counter hit by the teleport behind.
Why does he
keep
keep
going on with
these
sweeps?
Yeah,
he's losing health, like, he's just bleeding. He cannot get anything going. Mr. Crimson smells blood.
No,
he's not blocking.
He's not blocking.
This is going to be coming to a very painful end. He's going to get a V-trigger activation. This is the first time he's blocked a counter crouch into plus.
All right, here we go. He did say he'd like to fight Mr. Crimson, but it's not working out.
The low blocked.
Pull, trade. All he needs is one trade here, Crimson.
It's not going to happen, and an extremely dominant performance from the man of the moment, the man with the 100% record, turns it all around from 2-0 down for Team BMS. Monsieur Crimson gives them the victory, 25-20, snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. Congratulations, Team BMS.
Well, I mean, he probably wouldn't have had it any other way if things went south for his team, Mr. Crimson. But yes, he emerges victorious from the best of 5 and the first to 1. And again, the strategy worked, very patient. I had a feeling MQS was going to be overextended, be overzealous there with those haphazard sweeps. And again,
it didn't seem to be much strategy at all from MQS. He just wanted to
that completely contradicted what he said to Logan. He's like, yeah, I'd love Mr. Crimson. I'd love to sweep him and lose.
He kind of went for the same game plan he does in all his matchups, but it's not a matchup where you can.
He said that, not me. He said that.
No, but MQS is very good at putting you in block stun and then making you hold the heat, and then you're trying to get in on him. And he doesn't allow you to, but I mean, he was just trying to get that guy in block stun, and one coward crouch into medium the entire
after he lost
battle.
like 80% health.
Exactly. That's how hard it was for him to get anything going. So Mr. Crimson was standing in the right place, pressing the buttons at the right time. There was clearly a lot of strategy employed from Mr. Crimson. And as much as I love MQS,
stop it.
I didn't see any strategy there. I'm sorry.
Shut up.
He just had the stick. Oh, brilliant. Anyway, look, fantastic play. And also, he is the mastermind behind a lot of the decisions they've made in terms of team order, in terms of team pick. So that 20 points they walk away with is something that he can take a tremendous amount of credit for. And also, he got them off to a flying start with the win in that first battle of this match.
Yeah, that is super important. But I'll tell you what's also super important, the thoughts of Mr. Crimson for this post-match interview. Let's go to our host, Logan Sama, and let him have a chat with Mr. Crimson.
Thank you very much, Jammers and Femi. I am here with the man who cannot lose, Mr. Crimson. What do you think of F-Word's accent, by the way?
Oh, it's the best one. You got even a better accent in French than my French.
Than your French?
Yeah. He speaks better French than me.
How much money is he paying you? Tell me. Come on, secret.
I don't know yet. But
Terrible, terrible stuff. I don't know what Monsieur Crimson is, but my day. It was definitely your day today. Congratulations on bringing it back. 20 points down, but you stepped in. You got the job done in that Game 3 anchor role. Then won the best of 1 extra game. Congratulations. You know, can you be stopped? Is there anyone here, like, who's left for you to play that you could possibly lose to?
There's still a lot of good players, honestly. But yeah, the difference, I think, is that I experienced like multiple stressful situations in tournament really recently. Evo, like the previous SFL, all the recent tournaments. So I feel really just calm. And when you are calm and you play a calm character like Dalsim, I mean a calm character, offensive sometimes, but it's really good. So I think I'm in my best shape because I'm calm.
I mean, you're looking very comfortable as well. You know, you look like you're at the beach today.
I am. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Press 1 is if you like the comfortable shoes like that.
Very well. Wait, hang on. Sorry, as well. Can I just?
Yes. I put some like
high score.
Yeah, high score. You see a pad there
and a big W.
Yeah.
So exactly. On the right foot it's the W, on the left foot it's high score. You knew.
Actually, it was a M because I buy M and C.
Yeah.
But I lost the C in an airport while walking.
So just W now. And that's all you've got. Only W's and a high score as well. You managed to earn the victory. You go back to the top of the leaderboard. So congratulations for that after this 4th match. Congratulations, Crimson. Congratulations, BMS. Go back and join your team and you can enjoy this victory. Snatched from 20 points down, but Mr. Crimson proving once again how important it is to have your most powerful, reliable player in that anchor position, and he got the job done. Let's take a look at this leaderboard so we can see where we stand after Week 6's results, and you can see that BMS are just shy of going back to the top, 5 points behind Team GO after their big win. It's 0-0 Nation and Mouse fighting it out for that 3rd and 4th spot. Reason Gaming picking 20 points up, sees them still in a shout, and Wild Blast are really starting to lag behind. You can see that difference getting bigger and bigger. Next week, you can enjoy 0-0 Nation going up against Reason Gaming. And we have Mouse Sports against Wild Blast. It just gets harder and harder for Wild Blast in that 6th spot. They're going up against one of the strongest teams right now. That is going to be 2 incredible matches for you right here next week. Thank you so much to the players. So much entertainment. We tell you each and every week, we scoured the corners of Europe for 24 of the strongest, and they're delivering. The entertainment is high. We will see you back next week. Thank you so much to our great commentary duo as well. F-Word and Jammers bringing the energy and the insight in perfect combination. And we'll see you guys next week, week 7 here at Street Fighter League Pro Europe 2022. That's it from us. I'll see you next time round.